Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The curtain of today's theater of the mind is rising on a subtle and compelling story by Maxim Gorky. I might remind you that Gorky was his pen name. In Russian, it means bitter. And in any language, that is the texture of his twisting tales of the sudden and unexpected. You won't be bludgeoned by what you're about to hear, but you will feel a hand at your throat and a fluttering of the heart.
See this knife, Vanya? Long and sharp.
Have you ever used it on someone?
No. But when I get desperate and hungry enough, I'd like to.
Oh, they'd catch you and send you to Siberia.
Threats. They whip you with threats. Maybe some things are worth going to Siberia for.
Our drama, The Fools, was especially adapted for Mystery Theater from a story by Maxim Gorky by Gerald Keane. It stars Fred Gwynne and Russell Horton. It is sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I generally introduce our mystery drama with a philosophical observation on crime and punishment. Let us bypass that today to tell you where we are so you can visualize it in your mind's eye. It is colder than where you sit at this moment. The snow falls deeper. Sleighs and horses and hoofing it on the foot is the only way to get around. It's 100 years ago. It's Russia in winter. It's a churchyard where the father of Vanya Kuzin has just been buried, and Vanya and his mother stand in the cemetery in their black clothes against the white frozen flakes. I thought Father had more friends than that.
It's too cold, and the church is too far.
No. They're in the tavern, all those so-called friends. Makes me very angry, Mother.
Oh, Vanya, Vanyushka, what can they do for your father now?
They could be here in the graveyard to honor him. And to honor you, Mother.
We must not start our new life with ugly words. And you, son, can honor him best by being the man of the house.
Mother, I'm frightened.
A big, strong man like you. Oh, son.
You don't understand. Father always did the thinking for us. It was easy for me. I obeyed. I did what I was told to do. I plowed, I planted, I fed the cows.
You are strong.
But for me to decide what to do is very hard.
Vanyushka, you're a grown man now. It's time. Perhaps your father was wrong to make all the decisions of our life. He should have let you take the reins.
Mother, when one is in the habit of following, to lead is not so easy.
Who said it was? But you can.
It will be strange to walk on my own feet all of a sudden.
Son, what are you doing?
Peeling potatoes?
A week has gone by since we buried your father.
That much?
Why don't you go to the city, Vanya?
Mother, why have you stopped calling me Vanyushka?
Vanyushka is what you say to a baby you love.
Have you stopped loving me?
It is time to grow up.
But you still love me.
Peeling potatoes. A big man sitting by the stove. I said, why don't you?
Go to the city. What for?
Take your father's heavy axe and go.
There are many in the city already with axes.
How do you know?
In the tavern Father used to go to. I drink vodka. I listen. Very little work in the city, they say. Hardly any.
I'm sorry to have to order you what to do, as your father did. But I've been waiting too many days for you to begin something.
I've been thinking about it.
Oh, yes. Over glasses of vodka in the tavern. Move yourself, Vanya. There is work in the city, and they will pay a big, strong man.
I'll think about it.
Don't think so much. You don't know how. Are you awake, Vanya? The stove's gone out. Bring in some wood. Get up.
I'm not asleep, Mother.
When your father was alive, there was always wood. We never had to sleep in our clothes.
I don't mind sleeping in mine. I'm up. How much money do you have, Mother?
1 ruble and 5 10-kopeck pieces.
Give me the 50 kopecks.
What for?
Well, to take a loan.
You're going then?
Yes, I'm going. This very minute.
Oh, God be praised, and God be with you. Have some hot soup before you go.
No, it would take too long.
Oh, listen to him. It took him 31 years to make up his mind, and then he has to leave the house without breakfast. Now, here's the money. Better count it. Always count your money. That way you don't get cheated.
I've never had this much money in my pocket in all my life. It's a good feeling.
Now, here are your father's mittens and his fur cap.
Fits down over the ears, nice and warm. How do I look?
Vanya,
These mittens are better than mine.
be on your guard against city people. Take care what you say, how you behave with them. City people, they're sly. And no drinking. Keep your money. If you are cold, go to a tea house. Tea and sugar are good for you.
Shall I bring in the wood for the stove before I go?
No, Vanya, I'll do that. You have suddenly caught ambition. You have decided to leave. Go now. This instant, before it wears off.
I'll take Father's axe anyway.
I'll open the door for you. Go. Don't look back.
Well, goodbye. When will I see you again, Mother?
I'll see you when I see you.
May I sit down here? You have a good table by the fire.
Suit yourself. Hey, be careful where you shake the snow from your coat. You want to get me wet.
I'm sorry, that's what comes from walking in the snow. You don't notice it.
Huh. You've been walking? For how long?
I've been on the road 9 days, and it didn't stop snowing once.
Where do you eat?
Taverns like this, just bread and tea. I sleep in barns. I never realized how well off animals were. I was brought up on a farm. Warm hay. Sometimes the horses get blankets.
Hey, watch where you're putting that axe. You want to cut off my foot?
Sorry. Ah, good to sit down. I started at 5 this morning. A lot of people here.
A place like this is never empty. You from the country?
Yes.
Looking for work?
Yes.
Well, nothing much doing here. Maybe in the next town, but here, this is my 3rd week in the city.
No work?
Yeah, fact is, you starve. Hey, look at that snow coming down out there. Oh, gives me the shivers to look at it.
You're not Russian?
Of course I'm Russian, but I never liked snow.
Waiter, bring me some tea and 2 rolls.
I had an overcoat when I first came here. I ate it up. I had a cap. I ate that. All I have left are my boots. Soon I'll have to sell those, too.
Maybe you'll find work.
Gee, small chance. There are as many looking for work here as yellow leaves in autumn. Turn your head. See? They're all from the backwoods and farms, and they all want to eat.
Let's have tea together.
I thank you very much. I've had tea. But I tell you what would really warm me. A little glass of something.
Why not? Waiter, don't bring the tea. A half bottle of vodka and 2 glasses.
More suitable for this weather, believe me. What's your name?
Vanya Kuzin. And yours, brother?
Ivan Salakin. They call me Daredevil on the estates. I can ride a horse bareback and stand on my head, just like in the circus.
Here's the bottle. He brings it right away.
That's the lesson of the city. The more money you spend, the better the service. What did you say your name was, brother?
Vanya.
Ah, yes, Vanya. Mine's Ivan.
You told me.
What will we drink to now? 2 jobs for 2 worthy people.
We drank to that already.
So we drink again. The more powerful the desire, the quicker it happens.
What happens?
Anything. Come on, drink up. I'll fill them again.
Not much left, and this is the 2nd bottle. Am I mistaken, Ivan, or have most of the people gone? What time is it?
Time? Do I have a gold watch?
Where do you sleep?
Not far from here. 3 kopecks a night. You?
Nowhere yet. I've just arrived.
Why don't we go to the same place? They have lots of beds.
Real beds?
Of course. You're in the city now, not on a farm.
I used to come to the city with my father. He had business in the city often.
Your father? Where is he?
In the graveyard. We buried him almost a month ago.
He's well out of it.
My dead father? What do you mean?
Never mind. Hey, look out the window. How high the snow is. I used to work on the estates, I did. Take care of the horses, help the gardeners. If a hen house needed fixing, I could do it. General caretaking. That overseer, though, Peter, at my last place in Borisovo, he fired me. Unjust. I never did like those estate managers.
Since my father died, I'm my own master. I don't have to work for anyone I don't like.
He was a black-bearded man with a scar on his face. He was my enemy. Why did he fire me? I ask you.
Well, I don't know.
2 years I worked there in Borisovo. Everything was as it should be. Then, one day, Peter Yasevich, he gets angry with me. Accuses me with the cook, Maria. Said she and I, things like that. And then about the reins. That was my fault, too. The reins got lost. Look for them, he says. I can't find them. Then go, he says. Get out. You're finished here. I'm no use to him, he says. I know why he fired me. Jealous. He wanted Maria for himself. But she wouldn't look at him. Of course, you can't fire a cook. They're hard to find. Vanya, order another half bottle. When I get work, I'll order you 6 bottles. Waiter, my friend wants more vodka. Huh? And then we go. Vanya, are you awake?
Oh, go away. My mother always stood over me like that in the morning. Vanya, are you awake?
Get up. 3 kopecks only entitles us to be here till 7 o'clock.
I thought you told me there were real beds here. Planks of wood.
What difference did it make to you, Vanya? You were so drunk last night I could have thrown you into the well.
Oh.
Come along. Get up.
Now, who are you kicking? I'll show you don't kick a man like that.
Hold on there.
Spent all my money on you and you kick me out.
Get away from me, you greenhorn.
Greenhorn, is it?
I warned you.
See this? A knife?
Yes. Long and sharp. Now, get away from me, stupid idiot.
I wasn't an idiot last night when I spent all my money on you.
All right. I'll put it away. Calm down.
I don't like to be kicked, that's all.
I'll sell my boats and share with you. You really hit me hard in the stomach. You'll see. I don't abandon my friends. We're not the rich who quarrel over who gets what, huh? We'll get money. I've always got my long knife.
Ivan, have you ever used it on someone?
No, but I'd like to if I get hungry enough.
They catch you and send you to Siberia if you try.
Threats. They whip you with threats. Don't worry. You're not rich enough for me to slice you up. Siberia. Ha! Maybe some things are worth going to Siberia for.
What a clear picture of the dregs of humanity, the lower depths, as Gorky called them, is painted here. And the bleak, dark shadow cast across it, that foreboding sense of impending doom. These outcasts, struggling to keep alive in a society that rejects them. What next? I shall return shortly with Act Two. Two ragged, homeless Russians had come to the city for work. Vanya spends all his money on vodka. Ivan sells his precious boots for a miserable 2 rubles. During the day, blue with cold, they roam the streets. Sometimes they're hired to chop ice, sometimes to split wood. Not often. The pay is in kopecks, pennies. Vanya is reduced to begging, Ivan to stealing. At night, they share and quarrel.
It's food, isn't it?
Raw, frozen cabbage, it twists my inside.
You managed to eat half of it just the same, I see.
And yesterday, raw potatoes and turnips. I never thought I'd be living like this. And I flop out with dozens of bums.
It's better than spending the night out there. Besides, who are you to look down on the poor?
But I want to work.
So do I. Is it my fault it's easier to steal than to find work?
6 kopecks between us. Another night on these miserable wooden planks.
That's gratitude. For you, I sold my boots. 2 rubles. Have you forgotten?
And what about my 50 kopecks? Have you forgotten?
I was a fool to take you up, to befriend you. Ignorant peasant. Go back to your village. Why do you hang around here? Huh?
Because I'm ashamed to go home. Oh, you wouldn't understand that. What should I tell my mother? That I wasted all my money on vodka and poured it down your ugly throat?
You're a weakling. Not strong enough for the city. If you had guts...
What?
No, never mind. Muscle bound like an ox he is, but weak in the head. Guts. Courage. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Suppose I told you I was ready for anything. Then what?
What? To steal some more?
You wouldn't be interested.
You don't have any ideas. You're all talk.
All right, I'll tell you.
Only. You had nothing to say. Stop pretending. Big plans, ideas. Leave me alone.
Hey, Vanya, listen. Come with me.
Where?
To Borisova.
What for?
I'll tell you on the way.
Tell me now.
We start off tonight. I know the way. We'll get even with that Peter Yasevich.
Who's that?
That black-bearded, black-hearted overseer who fired me. Hey, we'll rob the place.
Don't you that devil. Leave me alone. I am trying to sleep.
Listen. It's simple. I know every in and out of the estate, where the money is kept, and the silver and spoons, goblets in a cabinet behind glass, gold goblets.
Get away from me, you devil.
It'll be easy. No one will know. Hey, that'll pay back that Peter. Fire me for no good reason after 2 years' service. They'll send him to prison. They will. He's the only one who knows where everything is. You'll get it.
Ivan?
Brains. That's what I have. This is the time to do it. Huh? Snow everywhere. Vanya, hold now.
Ivan, is there much money in it? It's not easy walking in this snow. Your feet sink right in. Is it much further?
I don't know. All the landmarks that are familiar are covered.
Are we on the right road?
Yeah, of course we are. What do you think I am, stupid?
Can hardly see in front of me.
That's good. Means no one will see us either. No witnesses. You think they'd stop, eh? They see two men on the road and they drive right by, throwing up a spray of ice all over it. That's their way, the rich. They don't see anything they don't wish to.
Ivan, can you walk slower? My legs won't work. They're stiff with the cold.
Force them to walk, you idiot. Think of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When we get there... are you listening, Vanya? When we get there, the first thing we do is set fire to the shed. Understand? When it catches, everybody will run to the fire. Peter Yasevich, too. We'll make a big fire. Then we go into the house and clean it out. You and I.
And if they catch us?
Who would catch us? You have a fire in the shed, you have to put it out. Not run after the thieves. You don't know human nature. Here's another sled coming. Vanya, let's stand here and wait for the driver. Perhaps he will stop and give us a lift. Come, Vanya! Come! You see him? See that smug look on his face? Stared at us as if we were dogs. He sells charcoal.
How do you know?
All that soot on the back of the sleigh. Bags of coal. Black as his heart. He was alone, too, Vanya. Big fur rug all over him. Plenty of room for two more. Let's keep walking.
Ivan, do you have any idea how far we've come?
How can I? There's no seeing what's in front of us. If someone doesn't give us a lift, we won't get there before dark. If someone said, hop on, we could even pay 5 kopecks apiece.
For what 5 kopecks apiece? We have no money.
You think I'm stupid enough to travel without something for emergencies? I took it from the flophouse attendant when he was asleep. 50 kopecks. Well, we need it more than he does. Vanya!
I'm here. I'm here. Are we there?
See that house?
Huh?
I know it.
Borisovo?
The inn at Fokino. 2 towns from Borisovo. Let's go in and have a glass.
Oh, yes.
Feel better, Vanya?
I think we got here just in time. I might have passed out.
Hey, see that man in the corner drinking beer by himself?
Which corner?
There. The table with 3 chairs. See him? The man with the black hands. You never get your hands clean. He's got his feet on the second chair. See? He's taking off his jacket. On the 3rd chair, that warm, beautiful sheepskin jacket. Yes? That was his sleigh. And the horse tied up outside. He passed on the road. Remember? Maybe he feels better and he'll give us a ride to Borisovo. Vanya, come on. Take the bottle and your glass. We'll go talk to him. That's not a good sounding cough, brother. Did anyone ask you? I didn't mean to insult you. I was concerned. What do you want? Want? I want nothing. I heard you coughing, that's all. My concern for my fellow man. You sell charcoal. That's what it is. The dust. It gets into your lungs. Are you going in the direction of Borisovo? What does it matter to you? My friend and I, we're going there. We've been hired by the oil factory. Thought you might like some company if you're going in the same direction. Give you a ride? For nothing. I see you're a shrewd businessman. We'll give you 5 kopecks apiece. I don't need it. 10 kopecks apiece. What's the difference to you? Vanya, I told you we'd get a lift.
It's even colder under these coal bags at the back of the sled. Walking. The air cuts my face.
And cover your head with the coal bags. What do you expect for 10 kopecks? A fur rug? I'm going to move forward and talk to him.
That's a good horse.
Borisova is not far away, brother.
Far enough.
You take this road every week?
When I have to.
I neglected to ask your name. I am Ivan Salakin. My friend in the back of the sleigh is Vanya Kuzin.
My name is Nikolai Nikolovich. Who are you?
Me? A human being.
Everybody's a human being. I'm asking, where do you belong?
I belong nowhere. I have no relatives. Vanya! You back there. Are you still alive?
Yes, barely.
I look at you two. You see, you are unfortunate. Both of you in rags. Bums. Loafers, I suppose.
What do you mean? We're hard workers.
Do you think I believed you when you said you were going for a job in Borisovo, an oil factory? Take me. I burn charcoal. Take it to town to the distillery. I live it in peace. I have enough to eat, something to wear, shoes on my feet. A man who works can get along. Oh, bums. Why do you want to live? You're cold, hungry. The wind must be cutting you in half. It's crazy. Is that the way people should live? A man should live well.
You share your money with me, and I'll live well.
What?
I said you share your money with
You see this? This iron weight on the end of this chain. If you try anything funny and I'll smash your head in. Whoa! Whoa there! Now, get out.
Here? But we're 21st from anywhere.
I don't care. Get out.
We gave you 20 kopecks to ride all the way to Borisovo.
Get out.
I hate you. You parasite. You think you're the only one who wants to work? I wouldn't ride with you. Dog. I'll get out.
Teach you a lesson.
Coward. Hit me in the back with that weight. A man's back is turned. I'll pull you down in the road with me, you scum.
Mother! Take your hands from my throat.
Vanya! Vanya, come help me! The snow swirls around the sleigh. Two human bodies twist and struggle on the ground. One to kill, the other to live. Ivan has come to the end of his rope, no longer able to bear contempt and insult. He is a wild man, one hand closing about Nikolai's throat, the other holding a knife. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Vanya, crushed by the cold, lies in the sleigh, buried under empty coal sacks. Hearing the charcoal burner cry out, he is seized by terror. I'll say I was asleep and didn't hear anything, he says to himself. Vanya stumbles to his feet. He sees his friend slowly get up from the ground. In front of the sleigh lies a dead man.
It's done. He won't torture anyone anymore.
There's blood all over you.
A knife cuts. That's what it's for.
The horse is looking at us. It saw everything.
Idiot. The horse isn't likely to do any talking.
Oh, we've done it now.
Well, better to kill him than have him kill us. Come on. Let's take his clothes off. You can have the sheepskin jacket. I'll have the overcoat. Come on, Vanya. We must hurry. Someone may come by.
You're not afraid, Ivan? How is it possible?
Afraid? Help me. Come on. Leave his trousers on. Here, take his cap.
Where's my own cap? It's my father's cap. I must have dropped it somewhere in the snow.
Here, then put this one on. You'll be cold. It won't look good, a man without a cap. I'm going to turn his pockets inside out. See, look at that. A gold coin. And 5 rubles. No, 7.
Is this... Ivan, tell me, is this the first time you killed someone?
What am I? A
A bandit?
I only asked because you undressed him so quickly.
It's hard to strip someone living, but a dead one is a cinch.
Ivan, let's go back. Right now, back to the city.
No.
Ivan, please, I'm scared.
First, we must sell the horse, and then we'll go to Borisivo. Set fire to the shed. I'd like to see Peter's face.
What are you talking about? We're done for, brother. What's going to happen to us? A dead man? Blood everywhere? Is this what we wanted for life?
Done for? What do you mean, done for? Are we the only ones who killed a man? Is this the first time it happened on Earth?
Please, my brother, please, don't be angry.
How can I help it? Here this thing has happened and you're whimpering like a baby. Come on, we have to bury him. Help me dig a pit. Clear away the snow. Then we'll drag him over. We're done. Let's go. Onto the sleigh.
It's no good, Ivan. Someone will see this mound beside the road.
There are snowbanks everywhere, and it's coming down heavier. That'll cover him even more. They won't find him until spring.
Oh, we're done for, Ivan. Nothing good can come of this.
The horse is getting nervous. I'll go calm it down. Vaska, steady now. Good horse. Good Vaska. I'll hold on to the reins. You get on, Vanya.
Oh, not yet. There's blood on you. You have to clean it off.
You're right. Oh, yes. I'll clean myself with some snow. Vanya, now you're beginning to think like a man. We'll sell the horse and then go back to the city. The devil with Peter. Let him rot in Borisivo. Go on. Take the reins. Horses and wagons and sleighs. That's your specialty, isn't it? I'll be up there as soon as I've cleaned off this blood.
Shut the door! You want us all to freeze to death?
Shut the door, Vanya. You heard what the lady said? How's that, miss? Should I put a chair in front of it just in case it blows open again?
Oh, don't be stupid. Do you want to stop other customers from coming into our tavern? Do you think we can exist on two people's drinks?
Turn on the tap, miss, and give us a glass each.
Oh, we are out of beer. I'll have to go down to the cellar and bring up another keg. Don't go away.
In this blizzard? Well, where should we go?
I'm scared, Ivan.
What of? Money in your pocket? Outside to take us wherever we want to go?
No good is going to come out of this. I know it.
Is that all you can say? Be quiet.
No good's going to come of what?
Who are you?
Nice way to talk. I run this tavern.
I mean, to come upon a man suddenly like that and ask questions. I'm waiting for your girl to bring up some beer.
You coming a long way?
No. We don't come from far away. About 30 versts.
In which direction?
That way.
Ah, so you're from Fokino.
Oh, here is a barrel full.
I've changed my mind. I'll have vodka. Vanya? Vodka?
Anything you say.
Is that your brother?
Oh, no, we're not brothers.
Here you are. For my friend and I. Keep her. Pick it up. It's for you. Don't you want the money for the vodka?
No, Harry. You may want a few more.
Vanya, to your health.
To yours, Ivan. Let's go now, Ivan. I think we should go. Let's drive off.
What for? We still have a long way, even with the horse.
I don't like the way that man looks at us.
Who? The tavern keeper?
Yeah.
These fellows look at everyone that way. When you've been in as many taverns as I have, it will not bother you.
Suppose they find out.
What's to find out? Two men drive up in a sleigh, get out and have a drink. It happens all the time.
What is it with you fellows? You stop drinking? Natasha, unplug the beer. Maybe these gentlemen would prefer it.
One at a time. Haven't given you your money for the last ones.
Did you ever see anyone so anxious to pay up all the time, Natasha? What is this? A gold coin? I haven't seen a gold coin since I was baptized. Look, Natasha, millionaire.
Sorry. I have rubles. My mistake.
By the way, whose is that horse?
That horse.
You, the silent one. I look at you, your friend answers. What's the matter with you?
Yes, the horse is ours.
Oh, here are your drinks.
Natasha, that horse out there, doesn't it look familiar?
I saw these two ride up with it. It must belong to them.
You think so?
Of course it's ours. Hey, who else is...
You silent one. What do you do for a living?
Me?
Yes, you. Who am I looking at?
We're butchers.
What are you saying? Butchers. So that's why I noticed in the front of the sleigh there was bloodstains.
What?
Didn't you know? Come outside, I'll show you. This house looks so familiar, Natasha.
Yes, Joseph. I see what you mean.
Are you sure it's yours?
Of course it's our horse. Didn't I say it was?
You're restless. Why don't you go pat him on the nose?
Certainly. I don't have any sugar with me. There, Vaska.
Ivan, get back.
Doesn't seem very friendly, your horse.
I know horses, Joseph. That horse is frightened of something. He doesn't like that man.
What are you talking about, stupid girl?
Now, no rudeness, please.
Oh, that horse, I'll tell you, she's a little nervous. She doesn't like standing about. She wants us to be on our way.
She? Did you say she? That's no mare. Listen to the man, Natasha. Come here, you two. Now, isn't that blood on the front of the sleigh?
Of course it's blood. What did you expect on a butcher's sleigh? Fish scales.
Joseph, come back here. Coal sacks. Empty coal sacks. I think this sleigh belongs to the charcoal burner.
Oh, Nikolai. Natasha, you heard what the gentleman said. They're butchers.
Thank you for both making us feel so welcome, but we must go now.
I left my cap inside.
Oh, yes, so did I. Can't get along in this weather without a cap. Did you find your cap, Vanya? I've got mine. Young lady, goodbye for the last time. Where is our host?
Oh, he'll be back in a minute. Excuse me, you, sir, with the sheepskin jacket, is that blood on your collar?
Blood? We're going now. Come on, Ivan.
I think you should wait. Joseph will be right back. He'll want to say goodbye personally.
It's all right, Vanya. Why not? I don't like to be rude.
Please, Ivan. You don't understand, miss. We're in a hurry.
Oh, wait anyway.
What for?
Well, Joseph went for the bailiff.
The bailiff? Is that like the police?
The bailiff's nothing to me.
Oh, perhaps you'll be something to him. Here is Joseph.
The bailiff's coming. He's just out front looking at your horse.
They didn't wish to go, Joseph, without saying goodbye.
I give up. It's all over. Take me now, please.
Vanya, be quiet. He's drunk. 2 glasses and he doesn't know what he's saying.
Good day, my friends. Which of the 2 coal-carrying butchers?
These 2, bailiff.
Well, now, who are you?
Take me, please.
Mr. Bailiff, don't listen to Vanya. He's drunk.
One at a time. Make a clean breast of it, men. Where did you get the horse? Stealing is a very bad offense here, especially a man's horse. You in the sheepskin jacket. You look like a horse thief to me.
It isn't me. It's him. We didn't steal the horse. It just pulled the sleigh along, and we were on it. We didn't steal anything. We buried the charcoal burner. He's there, not far away, on the road, in the snow. We were just driving along, honest. I was asleep. I was trying to keep warm under the coal sacks. It's not me. They were fighting. I came out, and it was all over. All I did was dig a hole in the snowbank to bury him. We didn't want to kill him. He had a weight on the end of a chain, and he beat Ivan. Look, his eyes are staring. His face is blue because of it. It's the weight Nikolai hit him with it in the back. His back was turned. He started started it. We were two innocent victims. We couldn't get work anywhere. But the horse, we didn't steal it. We wouldn't do that.
Go to it, Vanya. Go ahead. Don't stop. Bury me.
Mother! Father! I didn't mean it!
These two criminals? Fools. Bone-headed fools.
It is said the story you have heard was drawn from life, that these people of the lower depths of Russian life were known to Maxim Gorky, that he wrote from the world he had lived in. Gorky himself had experienced many hard years from the time he was 8 years old and went to work. His voice speaks loudly for the poor underdog caught in the haphazard design of fate. I'll be back shortly. Once there was a young Russian poet. He was 19. It was Christmas. He had seen too much injustice, felt too much despair. So with his last coins, he bought a revolver, aimed it at his chest, and shot himself. That bullet remained in his lungs for 50 years. No wonder he saw life as a precarious thing it is. His name? Maxim Gorky. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Russell Horton, Bryna Rayburn, and Ray Owens. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. October 31st is a date of deep antiquity. In the Christian calendar, it is the day before All Souls Day, All Hallows Day, the eve of which is known as Halloween, a time for trick-or-treat and benevolent mischief, long celebrated by children. But the history of this eve is mephistic and malevolent. In the Celtic calendar, those brooding, dark, bloody people celebrated it as the last day of the year, a day given over to witches and warlocks and their sinful and wicked revels.
We found her this morning, ma'am, just the other side of Grant's Woods. The child was dead.
Oh, my dear. How?
Well, that's the question. She'd been savaged by... Well, if it wasn't for the fact we ain't had a panther or a cougar or a mountain lion in this area for the last 20 years, I'd figure one of them for the cause.
It wasn't... What do you figure?
Well, Miss Taylor, that's just what brought me to you.
Our mystery drama, The Queen of Cats, written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin, and stars Tammy Grimes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. If I were to mention casually lycanthropy, kinanthropy, or let's say versipellis, I doubt if the words would stir any emotion. But if you knew that all these terms apply to the transmigration not only of souls, but of bodies, further than that, if you knew they apply to the unholy and unnatural exchange of the human body for that of an animal, if you are informed that these words are part of the glossary that refers to the werewolf specifically and in all his forms, would you not feel a run of icy fingers down the backbone, a clutch of terror in the throat, a desperate feeling to cry out, "Let me wake up, I don't want to live this nightmare"? If you don't, just turn off the dial. But if you do, don't go away.
They are hunting me down again. They are hunting me down tonight again. As they have through all recorded history. The bullets whistle through the air and shoot home as they suddenly see. In other years, they would have been arrows before that spears. The same swish. The same thwunk as they find a mark. Only century after century, they travel faster and make more noise. Yet today I have less concern, for I know none of the weapons turned against me. Lest I be human. The sharp open stake is a literary anachronism. Besides, even if I'm it, what does it matter? I have 99 times 9 lives to use up since the dawn of time. 9 times more than the lesser gods. I am a cat. Pussy, now behave yourself. Plenty for all. Napoleon, here. Marie Antoinette, behave yourself for no cake. Now then, there we are. Plenty for all. Good wholesome food. Oh, dear. Why do people always drop in unexpectedly at dinner time? Coming! All right, now be good, kiddies. Maybe a new brother or sister is coming to join you. Yes, can I help you?
Sheriff Lige Bascom, ma'am. I wonder if I could come in for a short spell.
Why, you're more than welcome, Sheriff. Can I get you some tansy tea?
No, I reckon not, ma'am. The reason I come by...
Sorry I don't have anything stronger. I know how you men are.
No, it ain't that, Miss Taylor. I'm here strictly on business.
Oh. Well, won't you sit down anyway?
You suppose there might be somewhere a bit more private than...
Than here in front of all my boys and girls busy at a hearty meal? Of course. Let's go out of the kitchen and go into the sitting room. Don't use it all that much being alone, so I hope it's fit to visit in.
I'm sure it will be just right, Miss Taylor. Now, I'm sorry to have to bring this up, but, well, it's sort of a question about your cats.
What about them?
Well, you gotta admit you got a powerful lot of them.
I do. I know my neighbors figure me in my text, but I don't want to be just plain human. I want to be humane.
Ma'am, I don't mean to score you, but...
These Rockies, we're lucky enough to live and breathe in, are one of this country's great natural preserves. But we got outsiders come by the thousands from the east and the south, the north and the far west. We make them welcome here. And all we ask is they leave it the same as they come. So why did they leave all their debris behind them? The garbage is nothing. We can pick it up or let it rot into the earth. The animals are something else again.
The animals?
Pets. Birds, dogs, raccoons, whatever. But most of all, the easiest animal to take advantage of. The cat. They fondle them, feed them, and pet them for a quick summer. And then, when they head for their real home, leave them to fend for themselves. You think me loco because I gather the strays and give them a home?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
I reckon I do now.
Oh. Why?
Well, I don't want to make this any more unpleasant than it has to be, ma'am, but, well, one of the Clark children, Susie to be exact, going on 16, disappeared last night.
We found her early this morning in Silvermine Woods, just the other side of Grant's clearing.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't think so, ma'am. The child was dead.
Oh, my dear. How?
Well, that's the question. She'd been savaged, but... Well, if I didn't know we haven't had a panther or a cougar or a mountain lion in this area in the last 20 years, I might figure something like that for the culprit.
And if you don't figure something like that, what do you?
Well, ma'am, no one of them alone, of course, but if they was in a pack...
Are you trying to suggest that my cats could have been responsible?
Well, I'm only doing my duty by asking questions.
And then let me answer them for you. I have 63 cats, each of which has a name, and each one is just as different as you and me. I let them run free, but they cannot go beyond the fence I keep them inside of. Silvermine Woods is at least 4 or 5 miles beyond my compound, and every one of my cats is accounted for as of this minute and last night. And the door out is through the parlor arch to the left.
Oh, now, it ain't exactly me, Miss Taylor. It's the rest of the town. This isn't the first accident of this kind that we've had since...
Since I came to town?
Well, since you took to collecting all them cats.
And since when has that been a crime?
Well, it ain't exactly a crime, ma'am. Now, Miss Taylor, I'm asking you to be reasonable. The people in this town are up in arms. That poor child was badly mutilated, and
they want to blame it on my little pussycats. Let them prove my little boarders were responsible.
Well, maybe they can't, but can you prove they weren't? Ma'am, I got a warrant here. They are forming a citizens committee.
Vigilantes, more like.
Well, I hope it won't come to that. No, they need to go to law first.
All right. I'll meet them attorney for attorney.
Well, that could be an expensive process. And you'll be hard put to find any local lawyer who'd want to represent you in this. It wouldn't make them a heap of friends.
Then I'll import one if I have to.
Yeah, I was afraid you might be stubborn. Anyways, meantime, I have a warrant here to search the premises.
What for?
Evidence of any kind. I'd like to see the cats.
I'd better come with you.
Why, you afraid they might tear me apart?
My cats are as gentle as babies. I just want to make sure you don't do any harm to them. I knew it would come to this sooner or later. I could move on or fight. For me, there was no choice. I had to protect my cats. I wasn't going to be ousted. I would stay and fight.
This is the office of Anthony Reddick, attorney at law. Well, come in. The door's open. Mr. Reddick isn't here, but I expect him back from court any moment. Be with you in a minute. Please, sit down. Yes, sir. Well, you see, I'm not his regular secretary. I'm just his landlord. Yes, sir. I'll tell Mr. Reddick to call you back. Ma'am, did you want to see Mr. Reddick?
Quiet, Harris. Yes, miss, I do.
He should be back any moment. Could you wait?
I think so. I'm quite good at it.
I'm sure he could make time to see you.
I'm sure he could, since he doesn't have any other clients.
I beg your pardon? That's not true.
Of course it is. That's why I'm here. But it's very brave of you to cover up for him.
I'm not covering up. But as his secretary...
Oh, my dear, you're not his secretary.
How do you know?
Because I'm a very old lady who knows a great deal more about too many things than possibly she ought to.
Hey, Carrie, I'm sorry, but they didn't have any yogurt at the...
This is a client, Tony. I didn't have a chance to get her name.
Hush, Harris. My name is Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Reddick.
Well, how do you do? Honey, Carrie, if you want to take the groceries while I take Mrs. Taylor into the office and, hey, that's quite an amazing cat.
Yes. She's my most favorite. Although one shouldn't have favorites.
What breed is she?
I don't think Harris could be confined to any one breed. She's unique. Very special cat. An original. Shall we all go in together? Oh, I don't think I'd...
I didn't mean you, dear. I meant Mr. Reddick and me and Harris. You see, she and I are never really separated. I saw the girl's puzzled look, but I didn't stop to explain. How could I? That Harris was my other self. Or one of them. My mirror image. Or one of them. I wondered to myself as I followed this young man into his inner office what he might think if he could see Harris. Human shape. That other reflection of me. Someday he would. For he drew me, this young man, with his blonde Viking looks and the sinuous, easy ripple of his muscles that I could see beneath his clothes as he moved. It was a long time. And desire, like a sleeping snake, uncoiled and undulated all along the old body I had lived in too long. But first came safety, as I told him what had brought me there.
Well, from what you tell me, I don't think you have any real problem, Mrs. Taylor.
But you're afraid to take my case.
I didn't say that.
Then why do you hesitate?
Well, I am a lawyer. I should take a look into it first of all.
You think my cats are responsible for the child's death?
Not if what you tell me is true.
Hush, Harris. You see, it isn't only my cats I'm afraid for.
I beg pardon?
Mass hysteria. Mob violence. I'm an old woman alone. I could be in danger, too. I need help. Please.
I don't think you have anything to be afraid of. Well, neither of us do. If you want me, Mrs. Taylor, you have me. And like they say in the old funny story, that goes for your cat, too.
Nothing to be afraid of. Oh, my naive and trusting young lawyer, my need for you was far different than the other life force which drove me to reach for sustenance, but no less strong. You were my desire, my blonde and trusting love god. And although you couldn't know it yet, like the queen bee and the chosen drone, your fate was written in fire and destruction. Your doom was sealed.
The nightmare has only begun. The fabric of it still in the weaving. The terror and disaster and agony not yet stitched into the tapestry. Remember, I said in the beginning, no need to listen unless you couldn't resist. For those of you who can't, I shall return shortly with Act 2. A sweet old lady, Sarah Taylor, lives with 63 stray cats that she cares for. Many people, out of compassion, are kind enough to sacrifice something of themselves to help and care for defenseless and abandoned animals. But this old lady is a very special lady, a Halloween figure of monstrous and terrifying evil. If you haven't guessed that already, you will shortly begin to find out.
Hush, my darling. Your mother is taking care of all of you. You have nothing to fear. Let those who move against us learn to cower in terror. As long as the knees through, we rule the nights. Ours is the power and the glory. You will inherit the world, and I am your queen in whatever guise I choose to cloak myself. You like me as I am now, as I was in my first reincarnation, Harsh Wola. Oh, in this guise I could hold the world in thrall. But I need the flesh of virgins to keep this flesh whole and viable, and the chase is seldom worth the effort. Still, this one time, perhaps, there is a full moon, and whenever the need arises, I shall take your shape, our shape, my original form, and stalk my prey.
Come in.
Excuse me, Tony, but the sheriff is here to see you.
Oh, well, show him in, Carrie.
I'm already on my way, Mr. Reddy. Hey, mighty good-looking new secretary you got.
Well, that isn't my secretary. It's my fiancée.
Oh, well, now, it's a pleasure to meet up with you, ma'am. You're not from these parts.
No, up north. Collins. But we met in the east at college. Carrie, this is Sheriff Elijah Bascom.
Howdy.
How are you, Sheriff?
Well, a whole lot better just to see someone as pert and pretty as you, ma'am. Tony, when's the big day?
Ooh, late spring, I guess, soon as Carrie's graduated.
I'm just out here on a visit, Sheriff. Between terms. I do get to miss the man.
I wonder, Miss Chisholm, if you could leave me here with Tony, Mr. Reddick, for a minute. I got some official business with him.
Oh, of course.
Look, honey, why don't you go back to the hotel? You don't have to tie yourself up here.
But I like it here. Besides, I have some official business with you myself. Just as soon as you're free. Bye, Sheriff. Nice meeting you.
Bye, Miss Chisholm. Tony. Why'd you have to go mix into this whole mess with Sarah Taylor and her damn cats?
I think the town is giving a very sweet and kind old lady a raw deal.
Sweet and kind, my foot. She's a crack brain.
Not just because she digs cats.
Oh, 1 cat, 2, 3, 4 maybe, but 63? Now, come on. You think that's natural?
For her, yes. She's a little eccentric, but you know as well as I do that she isn't breaking any laws. What's the idea of harassing her? You know, you're leaning on her, Leach.
Sure, I'm leaning on her. You want to know why? Because the whole town's scared and is pushing and pressuring me.
Now, you don't seriously think these mysterious deaths in the past year have anything to do with her cats? Where's the evidence?
Well, there isn't any. You know, I know these girls weren't mauled by any house cat, or even a whole pack of them.
Everybody in town knows that. Knows that it's one big cat we got to hunt down.
But that we haven't been able to. And that's what's getting to the people.
It's still no reason to start picking on a poor old lady who gives shelter to animals that human beings have abandoned. I sure to get a medal instead of threats and abuse.
Oh, son, there's just no sense to a mob, and that's what this town is becoming. I gotta stop it while I still got some control. That Ms. Taylor and her army of cats is just like lighting a match next to a short fuse. We gotta find out what animals out there in the dark, sure. But till we do, we also got to get rid of all them cats, or this town's going to explode high, wide, and fancy.
Oh, my innocent and beautiful one. My naive Adonis. How simple all problems seem to the young. Why should you draw me so close? I who have known the heights and the depths, to whom all carnal knowledge is not only familiar, but a frequent indulgence. And yet, the old, inescapable desire, the hope and compulsion makes the phoenix rise again and again from the ashes. It was the girl who began it all. She walked into my parlor by herself.
Mrs. Taylor?
Yes?
I don't know if you remember me, but...
Of course I do, my dear. You were that nice girl in Mr. Reddick's office.
Who wasn't his secretary. As you guessed, somehow. I don't know how.
That wasn't very complicated. What brings you here?
I'm just here visiting Tony, and I'm renting a room. Whoever was there before me picked up this poor little kitten and made it a pet. Then when her vacation was over, walked out and left it behind. The landlady won't take him, and I'm going back to college where they don't allow pets in my dorm. I was wondering if maybe...
Of course, my dear. Come right in. Just let me take care of you. First of all, give me the little kitty. Has he been fed?
Oh, yes.
Then we'll just put him out with the rest of the boys and girls to play. You see, they have the whole backyard to frolic in. It's over an acre. No. Playtime isn't over. No one comes back in the house yet. Here's a new friend for you. Sometimes they really are a handful.
I don't know how you manage without any help.
Oh, I manage. I'm not completely alone, you know. I have a relative is always with me. Tell me, did Tony send you?
Tony? No. Why?
I thought he might be doing a little checking up on me before he takes me as his client.
Oh, no. Honestly, this was my idea. I don't meddle in Tony's business ever.
Then I'm sure you'll make him a very good wife. You are going to be married, aren't you?
Oh, yes. This spring when I graduate.
So, what is it you study that is so important?
Oh, a sort of obscure field that I'm sure you wouldn't be very interested in. Parapsychology.
Just what is that?
Well, it's the study of, experiences and happenings beyond a natural explanation.
You mean the supernatural?
Well, depending on the definition.
I mean ghosts and spirits and vampires and werewolves and the like.
Well, that's why it's sort of hard to explain to someone who... Well, I don't mean you couldn't understand, but... Well, it's a science. See, not a superstition. The real supernatural. Something we aren't yet ready to explain. Like ESP.
ESP?
Extrasensory perception. It's like clairvoyance or precognition.
My, such big words.
Oh, I didn't mean to be a bore.
Oh, not at all, my dear. You have all my interest. Tell me, are you like that? I mean, can you see things in advance or get messages from another world?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I think. That's why I'm studying, but, I haven't yet proved it all the way.
Maybe it would be better if you didn't. Tell me, when do you have to go back east?
Well, Tony's driving me to Denver on Tuesday. I fly from there.
Then you only have a couple of days left?
That's right. Then I disappear.
Disappear? Tell me, are you going straight back to college or university or whatever you call it?
College. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going straight back. I guess it's a little wanderlust. But I'm making a couple of stopovers on the way. Drop in on some old friends.
Going to be out of touch,
Well, never really thought of it that way. But yeah, I guess I am. I really must run now. I can't thank you enough about the kitten. And I guess maybe I should say goodbye.
Of course. I shouldn't think we'll be seeing each other again. Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye.
You might tell your Tony I'd like to see him as soon as he has time for me. I watched her move away from me, lithe, long-limbed, her stride loose and easy with the spring of youth. How I envied her for being young and for being carefree and for knowing that soon she would be beside that vital man, Tony, touching, loving, and being loved. The winds of change are blowing again. I feel the pull of the moon, the call of all the ancient carnal appetites stirring in me, the heady scent of blood in my nostrils. Death is in the air. I feel its trailing scarves touching me like smoke, swirling about me, tempting me to destruction. But whose destruction? And is it worth the risk?
The musings of Sarah Taylor, a kindly little old woman with a fondness for cats. Is she becoming senile, and is her brain stocked with the dreams of madness? Or is she something so primarily malevolent that she stretches beyond the borders of our belief? I shall return shortly with Act 3. In J.M. Barrie's play, Peter Pan, the tiny sliver of darting, reflecting light, who is called Tinkerbell, when she is dying and fading from the light of the world, is revived by Peter Pan's fervent plea to the audience. If you believe in fairies, clap your hands, and Tinkerbell will be saved. Or words to that effect. It is an appeal that never fails. Young and old find themselves responding, even vocally. and certainly from the heart. Do we believe as profoundly, or even more so, in the spirits of darkness and terror and total destruction? It's a question you may answer for yourself after the conclusion of our tale. Yes?
Mr. Reddick? Tony?
They're speaking. Miss Taylor?
Yes. I was wondering, did that sweet child, Carrie, give you my message?
Well, yes, ma'am, she did. I was going to call you first thing this morning, but you beat me to it. I didn't want to call too early.
Heavens, I've been up since dawn. My kiddies wake me with the sun. I've just been waiting till you got to your office. Even thought you might be later, with a young lady to dally with.
Well, there hasn't been much time for dalliance. I was up all night with the sheriff hunting that panther, the cougar, whatever it is we got killing here.
Does that mean you ain't coming out to see me?
What? No, ma'am. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you myself. I'll be out to see you right after lunch.
That's right nice. I'll be looking for you.
Morning, Tony.
Hey, darling, I thought you'd still be catching some shut-eye after last night. I didn't know you were here.
You were on the phone. I didn't want to barge right in.
Well, the door was open.
I know. I couldn't help overhearing the end of your conversation. You were talking to the cat lady.
Yeah, gotta go out there and see her later and break some bad news to her. But first, we forget that and proceed to this.
Now that's the way to start a day.
Yeah, and finish it. You have to go back to that damn university.
I thought I did. But I'm beginning to wonder if I should.
Hey, now, wait a minute. With your degree right around the corner, I don't want to interfere with that.
You come first in my life, Tony.
I'll buy that, with reservations. I mean, honey, we had it all planned.
I know. That was before I began to get the bad vibes.
About us?
Mainly you. I get this message that you're in danger.
Me?
Both of us.
How?
I don't quite know. Well, I know you kind of laugh about ESP.
Now, wait, whoa, I don't laugh at it. I just don't buy it.
Maybe you'd better.
What are you talking at?
It's something to do with that Mrs. Taylor. She isn't what she seems to be.
She isn't just a sweet old lady with a thing for stray cats?
I mean, she isn't just a sweet old lady.
You mean she's right off the tracks?
No, I mean a whole lot more than that. Oh, Tony, hold me a minute.
Hey.
I'm scared.
Come on, hey, take it
right
easy.
Down to my heels.
Come on, sit down here. Get in. Yeah, that's better. All right, now come on, level. What is this?
I don't know how to tell you. Tony, you and the sheriff and a bunch of others were out all night hunting.
Yeah.
Did you see any signs of this big cat, this whatever it is that killed that young girl?
No.
Were there any tracks around where it happened?
No, and the ground was soft enough so there should have been. That's why folks got the notion that maybe it wasn't one big one, but a whole lot of small ones that did the damage.
Were there any small tracks?
No.
So how did a big cat like a panther get to that girl?
I don't know. Honey, what are you getting at?
3 other girls were killed this year, weren't they?
Yes.
When?
I don't know. Let's see. One early in February, then in May sometime, then the one before this, and well, wait a minute. I know just when it was. It was August 1st, the day after my birthday.
Candidness, rudeness, malice, and now Halloween.
Hey, Carrie, hang in there. You sound like you're going around a bend.
I'm turning some strange corners and finding myself in dark, evil places. But I can't help it. I told you I was getting bad vibes.
Look, hon, if messing around in parapsychology and metaphysics is going to get you like this, maybe you shouldn't go back to college.
It isn't parapsychology. Exactly. It's just... Tony, part of our courses are not in science, but in history. I mean, we have to study the Kabbalah, demonology, witchcraft, and so on.
But that's just superstition, a perversion of anything that's really scientifically supernatural.
Right at this moment, I'm not sure, Tony. Oh, don't go and see Mrs. Taylor, please.
Honey, I've got to. She's a client. And why not?
Because it's full moon. It's Halloween. And whether or not you think I'm crazy, I think she's a witch.
Witch? The meddling little fool with her childish dabblings into a world far beyond her. If she thought she had special perceptions, had she no knowledge of how rudimentary they were, and how sophisticated and total mine are? But now she has loosed the winds of disaster, and no one can blow them out but themselves, unless both she and her man-slave are destroyed before their knowledge can infect and drive an already uneasy town into an unchecked witch hunt. But first, one last effort to calm his suspicions, and someone better than me for that. Harish, the spellbinding, the sensual, the supreme, salacious epitome of man's basest desire. Shamalop! Yes, mistress of my soul. Harish, my domestic familiar, I give you back your own shape as you began when you first evolved from the cat, and I abjure you this: capture and enslave the young man Tony Reddick. Wash his mind of all suspicion of me and us and ours and of the child woman who put it there. It shall be done. It will be done. I so command you in the name of him whose name must never be said aloud. Do not fail. I will not fail. If you do, you will send us back to full slavery as a beast, and you and I will cease to exist from now till the end of time. Go. He is here. Won't you come in?
Well, thank you. I wanted to see Mrs. Taylor. Is she in?
She's not feeling too well.
Oh.
She's in bed. She asked me to see you instead. I'm her niece, Harish Rollup.
Well, how do you do? I hadn't known that Mrs. Taylor had someone living with her until Carrie, that's Miss Chisholm, my fiancée, mentioned something about it today.
I just arrived.
Are you from America?
No, I'm from Europe, Transylvania.
Well, that's in Romania. How did you get a visa?
Oh, I got it.
I didn't mean to be nosy. I can see where most things aren't too difficult for you, Miss, Roland?
I prefer first names. Mine is Harish, and yours is Tony.
Yeah, well, that's close enough. It sounds better.
So, what did you want to see my aunt about?
Well, that's kind of a long, complicated story, Miss Harish.
Is it about the cats?
Well, yes. Harish, I'm going to level with you. You know there have been some strange deaths around here.
I know. But you know these little cats were not responsible.
Well, if it was a big mountain cat of some kind, we'd have flushed them out by now. I know damn well it couldn't have been the ordinary little cats.
Then what? Or who?
Not who. No human being could have mauled anyone the way those kids were torn up.
So? What?
I don't know. I've had an explanation that I can't quite dig, or believe.
Would I believe it?
Why, I won't try you. Look, let me talk to you.
No, you can't go in there.
I've got to now. Let me go.
You really want me to?
And I don't mean to be ungallant, but...
You can't be unfeeling also. You're a very attractive man.
Well, you're a very tempting woman.
Let me tempt you.
You got me too late. I'm a good boy now.
Are you so sure? Kiss me.
Oh, come on.
But not like a good boy. Like a very bad boy.
Wow. What are you after?
Sooner or later, what I need from everyone, your immortal soul. Kiss me again.
No. Look, this... Harris?
Yes.
But... You're not. You're changing as I look at you. You're Sarah Taylor. Carrie was right. You are.
Damn you to eternal hell. If I cannot destroy you in one shape, I will go through all of them to stop you. And all meddlers in our world. Die, fool. Die. No one must know my secret.
How is he, Sheriff?
Well, I can't rightly tell you, Miss Chisholm. He wasn't marked up too bad, but he sure lost a lot of blood.
What happened?
You got me. I had a show cause order from the health department. I took it out to Miss Taylor's. Well, when I got there, the door was open. I didn't get no answer, and when I went in, well, that's when I found Tony.
Where was Mrs. Taylor?
I don't know. Unless one of them cats carried her off.
A cat?
Look, ma'am, I got there just at dusk, and I had a deputy with me. Now, we both seen a big mountain cat. Only one such I never seen. Loping away just as we got there. I sent a couple of shots after her, but I missed.
But it wasn't carrying anyone.
Oh, no. If it was an animal like that, well, there must have been two. And the first one carried off Miss Taylor.
Or the one you shot at was Mrs. Taylor.
Now, Miss Chisholm, I listened to all you said, but I'm a plain man, and even at Halloween, I don't take so good to tricks and superstition.
Okay, you don't believe me.
Now, I ain't had no college education.
Never mind that. You have a posse going hunting that cat?
Sure have, or it's caused enough damage.
Can I come along?
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
Elijah Baskin, you know my father was DJ Chisholm. He taught me to shoot and handle a gun since the day I was 12. It's the day of women's liberation, and besides, I'm the only one of you can carry an old Sharps rifle that's fitted to fire its own ammo.
Yeah, but it ain't much of a recommendation.
You better change your mind. The bullets in my magazine bag are the only thing that'll bring your black mountain cat down.
They're hunting me down through the night again, as they have through all recorded history. The bullets whistle through the air and chunk home into trees. In other years, there have been arrows before that spot. Same swish, same thunk as they found the mark. Only century after century, they travel faster and make more noise. And even if I am hit, what does it matter? I have 9 times 99 lives to use up. Even more than the lesser gods. And no bullet that is not blessed by St. Hubert can touch me. And who in the 20th century ever heard of St. Hubert, let alone werewolf? But someone... That was no ordinary bullet. Oh, no, not the end. The end of time, of timeless time. And yet, I know
I guess I owe you an apology, Miss Chisholm.
Why?
Well, you was the one who brought that cat down.
I only fired the gun. The bullet found the mark.
You aimed it.
But God drove it home.
Pardon?
You know my daddy belonged to a little church way up in the hills north of here. I don't even know to this day what denomination it was, but it was called St. Hubert's. My daddy always said he was the patron saint of hunters. And he claimed every bullet he owned was blessed by the church. It was one of those I fired. But I fired at a black cat.
Good Lord. That wasn't no black cat we hit. It's a young woman.
Watch.
Oh, the shape. It's changing. Well, that's Miss Taylor.
Whatever her real name was. Look now.
Ain't nothing left but decaying flesh. And even that's gone now. It's just a skeleton.
And the bones of which are turning to dust. You know something, Sheriff? No one will ever believe what we have seen. Something as old as time. A werewolf in all its aspects. The best of which is dead. Forever.
Isn't that a nice, gruesome little tale for Halloween? I hope you enjoyed it, or at least were caught in its spell. If you were, have no worries, because I can assure you that, like the witch in The Wizard of Oz, ding dong, this wicked old witch is dead. I'll be back shortly.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the terrifying world of the imagination. I am a man normally filled with the milk of human kindness, but prepared, I'm afraid, to curdle your blood with a tale not of life and death, but rather death and life. I offer you one small comfort. It could hardly happen today. But in the last century, on the old Montgomery estate in Maryland, in the great, dark, rambling house called Westerly, it was easier to be marked for death than in this one.
Yes, Mother. You look at home in your coffin. Sleep fast. It's taken many years, but you've made your son a very happy man. It's all mine at last. Westerly, the money, the jewels. I'm my own man. How I've hated you the way you kept me on a leash like some old hound dog. Well, now the money's mine. And you'll hardly need those rings they've let you wear to your grave. I'll take them so I can buy me. You'd hang on to them even if But you're alive. You're not dead.
Help me out.
I should have known you'd come back to haunt me, even before we got you to the grave.
Our mystery drama, Cold Storage, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Ruby Dee and John Baragray. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. Some ghouls robbing a grave. Many years before, Buford Montgomery found himself engaged in essentially the same activity, were every bit as shocked when the corpse whose rings they were tearing off suddenly sat up, alive. An epileptic seizure in other times could counterfeit death. The ghouls, of course, had a recourse. They ran away. Buford Montgomery has to stay and face his problem.
Buford, will you put me down?
When I'm ready.
I am quite able to walk.
I want to make sure you don't run.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? Locking me in? No, keep away from me.
It's all right, Mother. I'm not going to harm you.
I heard you standing over me in that coffin. I want the... I need Dr. Wayne.
That doddering old numbskull. He almost had you buried alive. You know he signed your death certificate.
But how could he? I am alive.
Oh, yes. I'm quite satisfied you are no ghost.
But what happened?
Another of your epileptic seizures.
Oh.
We were all convinced this one was fatal. At last.
Only it wasn't. Quite a disappointment to my beloved son. Well, at least I know now where we stand. Now, you open that door and send Hannah up to me.
Not yet, Mother.
Why?
Because, you see, we don't really know just quite how we stand, do we?
Buford, don't you look at me like that.
How was I looking, Mama dear?
You want me dead, back in that coffin.
I want all the things I thought were finally mine. The house, the estate, the money, and most of all, the freedom to be a man. Look at me, Mama. Listen to me call you that, Mama. A grown man, 38 years old, tied to his mother's apron strings like some sniveling little boy.
I never meant to keep you tied down.
Oh, yes, you did. You even did it with the judge. Father's life wasn't his own either. You killed him.
You are mad. Keep away. Keep away. You want to kill me.
I'm not going to kill you, Mama. You know I haven't got the strength of will for that.
Oh, of course you won't, son. But you can have anything you want now we've had this little talk. Now, please get Hannah like a good boy.
Oh, no, Mama. I don't need you anymore. You left me everything in your will.
But I'm not dead.
To all the world except me, you are. And you're going to stay that way.
If you come one step closer, I'll scream.
No one will hear you. Not in this big old house. Westerly's thick walls have no ears.
What are you going to do to me?
You'll see, Mother. You'll see.
Look, you're going to put me back in that coffin and bury me alive.
Yes. I haven't any choice now.
Please.
Don't worry. You'll be quite comfortable. I'm going to bury you alive. But not in the coffin. Hannah.
Yes, Master Buford.
I want you here, in the hall.
What is it, sir?
Where's William?
He's in the stable, Master, grooming the horses for the funeral tomorrow. You want I should fetch him?
No, not yet. Sit down. I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir?
Now, where to begin? Hannah, you were mighty beholden to my father, weren't you?
Judge Montgomery was a fine man.
Was very kind to you and your son.
The judge was powerful good to me and William.
And my mother?
Mrs. Montgomery is a fine lady. It's been a privilege to have served her as housekeeper.
And will you consider it a privilege to serve me in the same capacity?
If you want me, sir.
And William?
Where I go, William goes. You know, he's just a great big overgrown baby. Has to be cared for like one.
Or they'd shut him away somewheres,
I wouldn't ever let them do that to my boy. He couldn't stand being shut in. You wouldn't let them do that to him, would you, Master Buford?
Not if I can count on you to help me.
You can, sir. You can.
Well, what about William?
He does what I tell him. He's old as you are, but he has the mind of a child.
I'd want to be absolutely sure of both of you.
I don't understand you, Master Buford.
Then I'll make myself plainer. I think you must have always hated my mother. Why did you stay on after Father died?
I stayed because where else could I go?
You're sure it wasn't because you were afraid?
Afraid of what?
Not of, Hannah. For William. Right? Oh, don't look so terrified and trapped. I know it all, Hannah. I know it all.
Master Buford,
How you must really hate us all. Even Father at the end.
Not the judge. Never the judge.
Even after what he made you sign?
What would the judge ever have wanted me to sign?
A confession that you saw your son William commit a murder 10 years ago.
Oh. How did you know?
It's one of the advantages of my dear mother's unexpected death. It was among the papers the lawyer turned over to me.
So she did know. All these years. How could Randolph have done that to me?
You know why. You were an eyewitness. And you know that William wasn't alone.
It was an accident. And you were only boys.
Pretty old for boys, Hannah. We were both going on 19. And the Copley kid was only 15. It was only my father being a judge that saved us all. Any jury in horse country like this could have told that boy's neck wasn't broken by any fall from a horse. The finger marks were gouged into the flesh. The rope burns were raw on his wrists.
Why did you do it, Master Buford?
Not I, Hannah. Remember? William was the culprit.
William didn't know what he was doing. You egged him on.
If I did, I didn't mean it to go so far. William doesn't know his own strength.
What does it matter? It's nearly 20 years ago. Why do you rake up old ashes?
There are certain things I have to be sure of.
What?
In spite of everything, your complete loyalty to me.
I have little choice. If you have any confession.
I have it. In your own handwriting. And William's scrawl, too. I'm going to ask you to stretch your conscience further. Come with me.
No, Master Buford. Don't bring me to the coffin. I don't want to look at her.
Stop.
I don't want to.
Stop battling. Here. Look. Open your eyes.
Oh. It's empty. She's gone. What have you done with her?
She's in her bedroom. Upstairs.
What's she?
I'm afraid that blind old boggler, Dr. Wayne, slightly exaggerated my mother's untimely end.
You mean she's alive?
And unfortunately quite well. I see the news is as disappointing to you as it was to me. Oh, don't try to hide it, Hannah. You know you hated her quite as much as I.
I won't deny it. The humiliation. The day-by-day degradations your mother has put me through all these years since your father died. I can never forgive her for them.
I'm glad to hear it.
When she was dead, I was glad. God forgive me. It was one of the happiest days of my life.
And mine. That's why she's going to stay dead, Hannah.
You're mad. You can't murder your own mother.
Nothing is further from my mind. No. Dear Mama will come to no physical harm. You and William will see to it that her bodily needs are well taken care of. And I, as complete master of Westerly at last, will see to it in turn that you and William are taken care of.
What are you going to do with her?
First of all, Hannah, you're going to explain to William. Then bring him here so we can nail up this coffin and the burial services can be completed tomorrow.
Master Buford, no, you can't.
Better tell William to bring a sack of meal or corn. Won't do to have the coffin too light.
How on earth can you hide your mother from everyone?
On earth. That's very apt. I'll tell you what we're going to do with her, Hannah. Just what we do with the roots and the preserves. We're going to put Mama in cold storage. Make sure to drive them home, William.
Do see machine burying a whole good sack of good feed. I picked up the wormiest what I could find.
That's enough now. Finish up.
Finished now.
Got the lantern, Hannah?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you strip the bed in the spare room, Hannah?
Yes, sir, I did.
William, you go on up there and bring that bed and all the furniture downstairs to the old hidey-hole, right?
Sure will. Where's this hidey-hole?
William could tell you as good as me. Or better. He's the one who found it. Must be, 15 years ago.
16, Master Buford. That was the year Miss Prudence dropped her first foal. That's when old Mr. Todd Hunter, the vet man, told me all about his daddy and your grandfather and how they dug out the hidey hole and made it out a big room like a station on the Underground Railroad.
William, go see to the furniture.
Yes, take me a while to get the bed apart.
Take your time.
The Underground Railroad? You mean this was a slave station? To hide out escaped slaves being passed to the north?
What it was.
But you can't put your mother in a place like that.
Why not? She spent her lifetime trying to turn the clock back, make a slave of everyone else. Why shouldn't it be her turn? For a change.
How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child, as King Lear had occasion to remark. Still, on the record, Mama is not much of a prize either. Let's leave her in cold storage until we return shortly with Act 2. In the weeks that pass, Mrs. Randolph Price Montgomery is finding her quarters somewhat less elegant than she liked. But at least they are less confining than a coffin. Buford, her son and now heir, has been living as high as he promised himself, and cutting a swath as the county's most sought-after bachelor.
I declare, Buford, I thought I'd never be able to coax you away from all the other ladies.
Nancy Lee, they may have had my arms, but my heart was with you.
Well, I'd have felt a lot sure of that if I'd had your name a little more often in my car.
I just don't want us to get talked about too much.
Well, why ever not? Would you be ashamed to have your name linked with mine?
Why, Nancy Lee, you know better than that.
Aren't you going to sit with me, sugar?
Oh, why, sure, honey.
Hold my hand.
Just lies in mine like a little bird.
Now that's more like my Buford. Kiss me.
Angel.
Still the same old thrill.
Gives me goosebumps all over.
Oh, that's nice. I wouldn't want to think I'd lost the power to get you going.
Why would you think that?
Well, I'll tell you, Buford. I thought when your mother died, it would give us a chance to be closer than ever. I mean, since we could come right out in the open. I didn't think it would start you chasing after every pretty girl in sight.
I wouldn't take a one of them or exchange any of them for you.
Now, I'm right glad to hear you say that, sugar, because I'm afraid you're not going to be a bachelor anymore.
Huh?
I got something to tell you. You're going to have to go back to being a family man again, I'm afraid.
What? What are you saying?
That you're going to be a daddy. Aren't you proud?
Good Lord. Are you sure?
That I'm in a family way? Well, it's very easy for a girl to be sure of that.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, with Mama gone, there's no problem at all. You're just going to have to make an honest woman of me. My parents surely won't object. And you wouldn't want the colonel to come after you with a gun knowing that my daddy is the best shot in South Carolina.
Now, wait a minute, Nancy Lee.
Oh, sugar, you know I'm only funning. And I know you're going to be every bit as happy as I am once you get used to it. Oh, honey, aren't you just thrilled to death? We're going to get married.
Come in.
Excuse me, Master Buford.
What is it, Hannah?
It's about Mrs. Montgomery.
She isn't that yet.
I meant your mother, sir.
Oh, what about her?
She keeps asking for you.
Well, tell her I'm... Just don't tell her anything. You haven't said anything about the wedding tomorrow.
No, sir, but...
But what?
About your mother. She wants to talk to you. And it does seem so inhumane to keep her locked up alone.
She sees you or William every day, doesn't she?
Yes.
Her quarters are comfortable and clean, aren't they?
Yes.
She's in perfectly good health?
Oh, yes, never better.
More's the pity. Well, then?
She's lonely.
So was I all those years she had me under her thumb. And I'm not going back to that. By tomorrow, I'm going to have my own woman. And a beauty at that. Mother's not going to spoil that for me.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Good. Now get out of here. And take the whiskey carafe with you and fill it up. It's almost empty again.
Yes, sir, Master Buford. Sir? William?
Yes, Mama?
Take this carafe and fill it with Master Buford's bourbon and bring it back to him in his study.
Yes, sir. I reckon old Master Buford's getting himself liquored up for the bachelor party.
I reckon he's trying to build himself some Dutch courage.
What do you mean, Ma?
I mean, I don't think he exactly figured on getting tied up again when he cut his mama's apron string.
Oh, look at that. It started into rain. Such a pretty night, too.
Let's go on up to bed,
My husband. All he ever seems to think of now he's made me his little goods and chattels.
Nancy Lee, all I mean was I'm tired.
Tired of me after 2 short weeks?
You know I didn't mean that.
Oh, come here then. Lay your head on Mama's breast.
Don't say that.
Well, heavens, don't be so sensitive. Your Mama's dead and gone.
Yes.
Although sometimes, I swear to goodness, I get the feeling in this rickety old house she's still sort of around.
Oh? What makes you think that?
Oh, don't jump so, darling. It's just a spooky feeling. Maybe you and me should have gotten rid of Westerly and gone back on to South Carolina with Mom and Papa.
No. We can't leave here.
Well, all right, sugar. Don't take on so.
I didn't mean to jump at you.
Oh, of course you didn't. You were just so kind to little old me, and you were so generous to lend the Colonel all that money to go back south with Mama to build up our old, lovely old plantation again.
It must be the size of half the state what it's costing to restore it.
Well, it had gotten run down, sort of, but you've nothing to worry about, Buford. You'll get the money back.
Of course, Nancy Lee. What is it?
Oh, this old porch. It's starting to leak like a sieve.
I'll have William look at it in the morning.
That big old lame brain. Buford, if we're going to stay here at Westerly, I want some changes made. I'd like to do some rebuilding.
We can discuss that in the
and
morning.
I want some new servants. I don't want that silly old William and Hannah around. They've got to go.
No.
But, Buford...
Whatever happens, William and Hannah stay. And we stay. That's final.
My Buford, you are so masterful when you get mad I could just swoon. Come on, let's go on up to bed. And I'll show you just how wonderful it is to be married.
I came out with your mother's tray, Master Buford, and she nearly caught me.
What the Sam Hill was Nancy Lee doing in the cellar?
I don't know.
She didn't see anything.
I'm sure not.
Does she suspect anything?
I don't think
Damn that woman.
That's her now.
Get out, Hannah. I'll handle this.
Yes, sir.
Nancy Lee, what the devil were you doing down in the cellar?
No need to take on, so I was just making up my mind where to put the wine cellar.
What wine cellar?
The one we're going to build in the back there.
What for?
Well, I intend to start entertaining, having guests to stay. Well, bring this house alive.
No. No wine cellar and no guests. And you stay out of that downstairs.
Don't you order me around. I'll do what I want in my own house.
What did you mean by locking me out of our bedroom last night?
I don't allow anyone who can't behave like a gentleman in my room.
If you think just by withholding your favors from me you can get your own way...
You listen to me, Buford. One way or another, I always get my own way, and don't you forget it.
Master Buford, you can't sleep here on the floor, sir.
What? Oh, yes. Got to, Hannah. Own wife won't let me in bedroom.
Come on, sir. You've been drinking. I've made you up a bed in one of the guest rooms.
Want to sleep on bedroom. Not guessed. Ironic, isn't it, Anna? Don't have much luck with the ladies, huh? Out of the frying pan into the fire. She's got to go. Except can't, because of baby. Got a child to think of. Can't figure that one out.
William, is my horse ready?
Morning, Nancy Lee. My, ain't you the prettiest thing?
I asked about my horse.
Oh, yes, Miss Nancy. I combed and curried and shined that old horse.
Would you bring him around to the front?
Yes, sir, Miss Nancy.
And the name is Mrs. Montgomery.
Yes, Mrs. Montgomery.
Oh, get out of my sight. When you bring him around, let me know. I'll be in the parlor. Buford?
Here.
Hannah said you wanted to see me.
I want to talk to you.
I'm afraid I don't have time. I'm going riding.
That's what I want to talk to you about. Do you think it's wise?
What?
All this riding in your condition.
In my condition? Oh, land. I'd near forgotten.
Forgotten? How could you forget the baby you're carrying?
I'm sure I wouldn't if I were. Only I'm not. I never had one.
What?
Oh, Buford, don't splutter so. If you'd half a brain in your head, you'd have realized that long ago.
It was all a trick to get me to marry you.
At the time, you seemed such a catch, and the competition was a little heavy, so I thought I'd just make sure of you. And it worked. I'm really sorry to have disappointed you about the child.
Disappointed? You don't know how relieved I am. Now there's no problem.
What do you mean, no problem?
To end this marriage, to get a divorce.
You think that's no problem?
It shouldn't be. I'm prepared to make a reasonable settlement.
And just what would you consider reasonable, Mr. Montgomery?
We can waive the money I loaned your father and call it a day.
The money you loaned my father. That wasn't a loan. That was a little payoff for a nice background of southern gentility to trap me a man. The Colonel and his wife are just as phony as I am, dear heart. And they are long gone. I'm where I want to be with a name I like, and I'm not giving it up for anyone. You are never going to get rid of little Nancy Lee. No how, no way at all. Now, if you'll excuse me, dear husband, Why, Hannah. Hello. Did you get a nice earful?
The door was open, Mrs. Montgomery, and William asked me to come in here and tell you that he's waiting outside with your horse.
He could have told me himself.
And I hope that damn beast throws her and breaks her neck. All right, Hannah, what are you waiting for?
It's your mother, sir. She's in a state. She insists on seeing you.
No. I've had enough of Montgomery women for one day. Tell her No. Forget that, Hannah. I've changed my mind. I think I will pay Mama a visit. I have a little surprise for her.
But you can't be so cruel, Buford. Keeping me here locked up like an animal. You've got to let me go.
You know I can't do that, Mother. I've explained again and again why you can't suddenly turn up alive.
Oh, but I can't stand it anymore. It's like being buried alive. Oh, Buford, it's so lonely.
I know that, Mama. And I know it just plain isn't fair. So I thought of a solution.
What, dear?
How would you like to have a nice, permanent companion?
Did I make an unguarded statement that Buford was no match for the ladies? Perhaps in one sense that's true. But in another, well, it seems that Nancy Lee is going to have cause to regret her match with Buford. We'll find that out shortly when we return with Act 3. Now, it's one thing to get away with disposing of someone already legally certified as dead and supposedly suitably interred. Nancy Lee is another problem. She can't have a convenient epileptic seizure. Can Buford get away with it?
Nancy Lee, I've been thinking about us.
Don't waste your time. Nothing's going to change. I've got nobody but you and nowhere in the whole wide world to go. I'm a permanent fixture, Buford.
Oh, I know that, honey. And I was wrong to think anything else. Don't you know I really want you here with all my heart?
On my terms. Don't you try to fancy talk me.
Won't you please let me tell you what I was thinking about?
If you make it short.
And sweet. What I was going to suggest, just to clear the air, sort of, and give us both a chance to get a new perspective, was a trip.
I don't want to go anywhere else with you.
Oh, I didn't mean together. I meant just you alone, sugar. Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia. You could buy yourself a whole new wardrobe. Like it was the trousseau you never really had.
Oh, Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia.
Even Paris, France, if you want.
Paris, France. Oh, beautiful. Do you mean it?
Anything's worth trying just to work things out for us. And to prove I mean it, you just go tell all your friends and everyone around that you're on your way.
Oh, won't I make them squirm with envy? Washington, Philadelphia, Paris, France.
Then you'll go?
What woman will pass up the chance? Well, I'll ride everywhere this week and let everyone know. Just one thing, Buford, you ought to understand.
Well, what's that, sugar?
This doesn't change anything. I'm still going to spend the rest of my life right here in this house.
Oh, I know that, Nancy Lee. I know that for sure.
Master Buford, you just can't get away with it.
Now, you hush up, Hannah. I'm going to.
But what will other people say?
There's nothing for them to say. Nancy Lee went off on a little trip, and she never came back.
Master Buford, you're flying in the face of God.
Hannah, to the devil with it. Now, you do as I say, here?
Yes, sir.
Now, you and William have already got the extra bed set up downstairs, and the chest of drawers and so on.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then get busy and take all Miss Montgomery's clothes downstairs. Shouldn't take you too long. Most of her wardrobe is already packed.
What am I going to tell your mother? Ever since we moved the extra furniture in, she's been like to drive me out of my mind asking questions.
You haven't told her who to expect.
You said not to.
That's quite right, Hannah. We have to preserve the proprieties. I think it's my place to introduce my mother to my bride.
Oh, Miss Montgomery?
What is it, Hannah?
Master Buford asked me to have you go right downstairs as soon as you got back from riding.
But I want a bath and change.
He said right away, the moment you got here.
Why?
He said he had a little surprise for you.
Oh, very well. Buford?
Nancy Lee?
Yes, what do you want me for?
Come on down, I'll show you.
Oh, for goodness sake. Hold that lantern a little higher, I can't see.
How's that?
Better.
Right over here by the back wall.
Hannah said you had a surprise. Why, Buford, you're going to do it.
Do what?
Put in my wine cellar while I'm gone.
Something like that.
Of course, we'll have to build regular bins instead of these old rickety shelves. You know what I thought when I was looking about down here before?
Oh, what was that?
If we tore down these shelves... Well, what I mean is, I was sort of stepping off the house upstairs, and it's some longer than this cellar.
Is it?
Yes, I walked off the cellar, too. You suppose there might be any room behind there we could sort of scoop out to make it bigger?
Now, why don't you and me just try and find out?
Why don't we? Of course, I reckon you'll need help.
Oh, I don't think so. It might be quite easy. Like this, for example.
It's a secret door. And a room. There's someone in there.
A room you're going to be sharing for a long time.
No, I won't go in there.
Oh, yes, you will.
I'll scream.
You'll do as you're told. You bit my hand.
You can't.
Get in there.
You can't keep me in here. I'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll keep your mouth shut for once and do as you're told.
Oh, no, I won't. You wouldn't dare shoot me.
Don't tempt me.
Buford, put that pistol down. No, it can't be. Who are you?
Don't you remember the first Mrs. Montgomery?
But your mother's dead.
A popular misconception. Let's just keep this private, shall we?
You're really Judge Montgomery's wife? Certainly. Buford,
What is this slut doing here?
Now, Mama, that's not nice.
Isn't this that Nancy Lee person I warned you to stay away from?
Yes, sir. Maybe about the one time you were right, Mama.
Well, get her out of here. I don't want her. And I demand you release me, too.
You know I can't do that. The best I can do is provide you with Nancy Lee.
You're not going to lock me up with this horrid old woman.
Now, that's no way to talk to your mother-in-law.
Her what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. In all the excitement, I forgot to tell you. Nancy Lee's my bride. We got married.
Oh.
That makes you both Mrs. Montgomery. That's how come I thought it would work out real nice to have you roommates. Sort of keep it all in the family.
Ma!
Sakes alive, William. You startled me so I almost burnt my hand on the stove.
Ma, what are we going to do?
What is it, son? Here, sit down. It's shaking all over.
You know that big old stone you wanted down in the preserve cellar to make a table of? For making cornmeal and such?
Yes.
Well, a while ago I took it to bring it on down for you.
You lifted that heavy stone by yourself?
It's what happened when I was down there.
What?
Well, I didn't have no light, and I didn't hear Master Buford come on down there. But all of a sudden, I see him light a lantern. And as far as I can say anything, Mrs. Montgomery come on down there to join him.
I know. I sent her down there.
You? You knew what he was going to do to her?
Son, you got to understand. I can't help myself.
You knew he was going to throw her in that hidey hole with old Mrs. Montgomery?
I knew.
But she's so pretty. And he hurt her, Ma. Master Buford hurt her. He took that little girl that's like a little chickadee bird. And he's going to shut her up in there.
Don't think about it now, son.
I got to think on it. I couldn't be shut up, Ma. I couldn't be shut up nowhere.
I know that, son.
I'll just take my own throat with my hands like I done with someone a long time ago.
Don't, William. Don't do that to yourself.
No. Not to me. To Master Buford. To Master Buford, unless he lets her go. That's who I got to.
No, William, no. Listen to me. Let me explain.
Let me go, Ma. Let go.
William, you've got to understand that
Ma? Ma, you all right? I hope I didn't hurt you. Ma? No. You all right? Just sleeping. I'll wake you, Ma. I'll wake you just as soon as I set that poor little bird free.
I spent my life trying to get free of you, Mama, and I did. Then I got myself trapped again. Now I've got to get free of Nancy Lee, too. Goodbye. You'll never see me again.
You can't leave me here with this old woman. I can't be shut up anymore. You've been drinking again. You look drunk.
I feel drunk. Drunk with relief. Hannah and William are all you'll ever see from now on. As far as I care, you can both rot. What's that funny smell? My head. I need a drink. Who's that?
It's me, Master Buford. I'm sorry for what I got to do. Master Buford. Master Buford. I didn't mean to do nothing, Master. I didn't mean to do nothing. It was just a bird has to fly free. You can't keep it locked up.
William? William? Are you down there?
I'm here, Ma.
What are you doing? What's happened? Where's Master Buford?
I'm glad you woke up, Ma. Something's happened to Master Buford.
Oh, my God. Move aside. Let me see.
I didn't mean him no harm. It was just Miss Nancy. I didn't want to hurt him, Ma. Ma?
He's dead. Oh, William. William, you killed him.
I never even touched him, Ma.
How would you know? Poor twisted mind. How would you know? Heaven help me. What are we going to do now? I've got to think.
Well, I'm all packed. And William is taking my things down to the carriage now. What about you, Mother?
I suppose you have to call me that.
We might as well get used to it. Just as you'll have to try to sound a little fonder when you talk to your daughter, Nancy Lee.
Very well, Nancy Lee. And I not only am all packed, but my trunks have already been taken to the railroad station.
All ready for our new life.
Yes.
Oh, come on now. This was all worked out before the funeral.
And you've had a lovely time of it, haven't you? Playing the bereaved widow, being wined and dined in sad farewell. Well, I had to stay hidden at home.
Well, you could scarcely come popping out of the grave without creating a legal snarl.
I know. It's better this way. I hope we can smuggle me out successfully.
At night, in Hannah's cape, there'll be no question.
Nothing left to be done.
I don't think so. Hannah and William will stay with the house until the estate is sold, and the lawyer will forward us the money wherever we settle.
Wherever we settle. You and I. Not much of a life to look forward to.
It's the best your son left us.
Your husband, Buford. I wonder about his death.
Why? The doctor certified it as a heart attack. You don't think William...
Oh, no. William is so simple-minded that if he says he never touched him, he never did. No, it was something else.
What?
That was the same doctor who wrote out my death certificate. You don't suppose Buford, by any chance, could have had epilepsy? It's a disease that does run in the family, you know.
If Sarah Montgomery should have been right, then poor Buford went to far more than his just reward. After all, the coffin was already in the ground for over a week. But that's really too horrible a prospect to dwell on, isn't it? I'll return shortly. Before I go, I really do owe you an apology for that quite dreadful picture of poor Buford Montgomery awaking to far more confined quarters than he condemned his mother to. But as a storyteller, you have to agree, the irony is perfect. And then, of course, also, I did promise to curdle your blood. Our cast included John Barragray, Ruby Dee, Bryna Rayburn, Roxy Roker, and Todd Davis. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Box 50457, Dallas 75250. That's Box 50457, Dallas 75250.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I have a strange tale to tell you. A tale of murder, of intricate planning, and finally of shocking last-minute surprise. It is a murder so diabolical in its framework that the authorities are forced to act despite the fact that they have serious doubts. A crime perfect in its conception, perfect in its execution. Sound interesting? A famous writer once said, "Vanity dies hard. In some cases, it outlives the man." Listen now to the vanity of a murderer.
Do you see this? It's my husband's revolver. You're still smiling. Still mocking me. You don't think I'll use it, do you? Do you?
You really did. You shot me.
Just as I planned it. Right on cue, Ray Calder. Right on cue. Our mystery drama, Vanity Dies Hard, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sidney Sloan and stars Marion Seldes and Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Carrier Air Conditioning. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Well, sir, I see you're one of the many people who bought a new Buick Century.
That's right. Boy, you want to talk about roomy and comfortable. Just take a look in there. Go ahead.
But you have curtains hanging in your car.
Yes, and wallpaper, too.
Well, why's that?
Well, we like the Century so much, we decided to sell a house and live in it.
Huh. Well, doesn't that get just a little crowded?
Oh, I suppose it might after a while, but we aren't home that much.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a little Skyhawk up north.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
For more than 2 years now, people have been trying to get you to slow down to 55 miles an hour, down to the speed limit. They've told you that slowing down will save millions of gallons of gasoline. They told you that slowing down saves thousands of lives. The 55-mile-an-hour speed limit can do a lot of positive things. And because I'm a police officer, it's my job to make sure it gets a chance to work. Not just because it's a good idea, but because it's the law.
A public service of this station, the U.S. Department of Transportation, and the Advertising Council.
Dreams. We all seek to understand the many ways in which God reveals His Word. The prophet Joel spoke in the name of God. It shall come to pass in the last days, I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So pay attention to your visions and dreams. They may contain more than you imagine. For your free booklet on dreams, write to the Foundation Church, 1147 First Avenue, New York, New York, 10021. That's the Foundation Church, 1147 First Avenue, New York, New York, 10021.
Considers himself a very successful man. He inherited a considerable sum of money from his family, married the beautiful and talented actress Catherine Kendall, and made a name for himself as a writer of widely read detective novels.
Life has been very good to him. He's comfortable, happy, and satisfied. The fact that he is called in by the police quite frequently to apply his deductive talents to the solving of a particularly complex murder also pleases him and bolsters his ego. Nothing in his life has impeded his progress. Nothing has ever cast a shadow over his happiness. And then it happened.
Coming. Kate, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, Michael. I know how sacrosanct your studio and your work hours are, but I had to talk to you.
You sound very serious.
I've been wanting to talk to you for some time, Michael.
We've hardly seen each other for almost 3 weeks. You with your rehearsals, me with a deadline for the next novel.
Well, we've had a break in rehearsal. I've only got a few minutes. I have to be back. We're opening in Philadelphia in just 6 days.
I wish you'd give up that frantic career and settle down.
As your wife?
Well, why not? You are my wife, you know. We don't need the money you make.
It's my career, Michael. You knew that.
Yes, I knew. But I didn't realize it would go on forever. Take up our entire life.
It's about our life that I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
I don't quite know how to say this. It's difficult. When we were married, you assured me that if I ever wanted to be free...
Kate, what are you saying? Darling, I love
Michael,
you.
There's someone else. I'm leaving you.
Kate, please, don't turn away from me. I love you. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
You don't love me. You love yourself. You're possessive. You want me because you can't bear to give up anything you think belongs to you. I'm going to a man who loves me and really needs me.
Who is it?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough, so I may as well tell you. Raymond Calder.
You're leaving me for him? That two-bit actor? You'll be the laughing
Don't say any more, Michael.
Oh, yes, I shall say one thing more, and you'd better listen. If you leave me for him, I'll kill you both. You say I'm possessive? You're right. I'm also vindictive. And I wouldn't hesitate for a moment to destroy you both.
Oh, Michael. That's really very good. You begin to sound more and more like those cheap, melodramatic detective stories you write.
Leave my work out of this.
Please forgive me, dear Michael. But actually, I've always thought of your work and you as pompous, almost comical. Your pretensions are ridiculous.
Very well, Catherine. You will see how ridiculous I am.
Oh, Michael. The rest don't frighten me. You sound just like the characters you create.
Okay, Kate, will you take the theme from the top again?
Does it mean nothing to you that I've given up everything I cherish? Everything I ever held dear for you? I told you once if you threw me over, I'd kill you. Do you see this? It's my husband's revolver. You don't think I'll use it, do you? Do you? Bang! Bang!
No, Kate, shoot the gun you're holding. You've got to get used to the noise. Don't just go bang, bang.
Jimmy, I hate the scene.
Well, you're awfully good in it.
No, I sound phony, and you know it. Can't you get Harold to do a rewrite so that my lover answers me? He just stands there all through my speech.
Oh, relax, darling. As soon as you feel an audience out front, you'll find it's right.
I hope so. All right, let me do it again. This time I'll fire the pistol.
Okay. But before you do, I've got a telegram for you.
Telegram? Why didn't you give it to me?
Well, it came in just you starting the scene here.
Telegrams are usually important. Oh, dear.
Anything serious?
I don't know. Oh, why didn't he phone? Just says urgent. You come back to town immediately. Must see you.
From your husband?
No. It's from Raymond.
Now, look, I don't want to get mixed up in your affairs, Kate, but we got an opening here in Philadelphia day after tomorrow. You can't just
I'll go into town tomorrow morning and see what's wrong. And I'll be back in time for dress rehearsal tomorrow night.
Well, damn it, I'd like to have you here, Kate. There are tons of notes I want to go over. The trains are sometimes...
If you force me to stay, my mind certainly will not be on the performance.
Well, call and find out how important it is first.
Well, he doesn't have a telephone. He's been out of work for 8 months. He lives in some rooming house.
Why, the devil couldn't you have gotten him a phone? You bought him everything else.
Now, don't you start on me, Mr. Burton. I'm leaving right now. If you want me back for dress rehearsal, don't try to stop me.
Coming. Yes? May I come in, Mr. Calder? Oh, who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Michael Marchand. Oh, Catherine's husband.
Yes, I know the name.
I'd like to talk with you.
Well, I don't think we have much to say to each other.
Oh, I disagree. After all, haven't you taken my wife?
I don't want to discuss Catherine with you.
Did you think I'd stand by quietly and do nothing while you...
How did you get in here anyway? There's a bell in the front hall. The door has to be buzzed to be opened.
Would you have buzzed me in if I'd called from downstairs?
I most certainly would not.
You have your answer. I have Kate's keys for the door. I lifted them from her purse. I decided not to give you an excuse to refuse me entrance.
Look, if you don't get out, I'll call the landlady or the super and have you put out.
I don't think you will, Mr. Calder.
You got a gun. What are you going to do?
Do? I just want you to sit still and listen to a tape recording of Kate's voice. It's a rehearsal tape. I made it without her knowledge. I think you'll find it an excellent reproduction. I had the equipment specially made for me in Germany. The quality is lifelike. I defy you to tell the reproduction from the original.
Why are you doing this?
I have reasons. Very good reasons. Which will become apparent very soon. I've brought my recorder with me. Oh, one other thing. I sent a telegram from your landlady's phone here yesterday. It will appear on her monthly bill.
Why? What purpose did you have?
Of course, I used your name on the wire, a very important element in my plot.
Look, I've had enough of this. I'm not...
It was to Catherine. To the woman you love. To the woman I once loved. Surely you can't object to my asking her to come here today?
But she's in Philadelphia with a show.
Not now. In fact, if my planning is right, she's not more than 20 minutes away from here.
Why are you doing all this?
It's part of my scenario, old boy. All the pieces must fall into place exactly on time. Now, listen to Catherine's voice.
Is that all you have to say? Does it mean anything to you that I've given up everything I cherish?
Do you have to play so loud?
Everything I held dear.
That is my intention, Raymond.
Don't stand there with that tired, bored look on your face. I told you once if you threw me over, I'd kill you.
I've stopped the tape. Answer, but don't open the door.
Yes?
Mr. Calder, what's going on in there?
Well, it's nothing, Mrs. Davis.
Nothing. I can hear you all over the house.
Well, it's just a tape recording, Mrs. Davis.
Tape recording? It sounds like Catherine Kendall, the actress.
Well, it's a rehearsal tape recording. Miss Kendall made it to help her memorize the part.
Oh. Well, turn it down, please. It's too loud.
Okay, Mrs. Davis.
Now, we'll just wait a second or two till she's gone down the hall. Now.
Do you see this? It's my husband's revolver. You don't think I'll use it, do you? Do you?
Mr. Marshall, you shot me.
Right on cue, Mr. Calder. Right on cue. Just as I planned it.
Coming. Oh, yes?
I've got to see Mr. Calder.
Oh, well, you could have rung his bell, Miss Kendall.
I did. There's no answer.
No answer. Well, that's strange. Come in. What do you mean, strange? I heard you up there in his room not 10 minutes ago. You couldn't have. Oh, I'd know your voice anywhere, Miss Kendall. I heard you talking in Mr. Calder's room. Loud, too. Like you was angry. I just got off the train a half an hour ago. A train from Philadelphia. I took your cab. I came here immediately. Then how could I have heard you in the room? Oh, I know. Now I remember. Mr. Calder said it was a tape recording of you rehearsing a play. Well, I never made a tape of any rehearsal. No? Well, here's his room. He's not in. Did you see him go out? He could have gone out, and I didn't see him. Would you mind if I go in and wait for him? No, why should I? It ain't as if he was a stranger. Door's locked. Oh, I got a pass key. There you are. You can go right in. Thank you. When he comes, I'll tell him you're in here. You know, what's this? The keys on the floor. Why, they're your keys, aren't they? It says KK on the holder. Well, they are my keys, but how did they get here? I thought I had them in my purse. That's why I had to ring for you. I couldn't find them. Well, no matter. Now you just make yourself comfortable and... Ray! Oh, my darling! Oh, what is it? What's the matter with him? He's been shot. Call a doctor, please. Hurry! It may be too late for a doctor. Oh, he looks dead.
Evil success feeds on itself and stimulates its own appetite. A man like Michael Marchand is not satisfied with having disposed of the man who came between him and his wife. He wants more. His intention is to entangle his wife in a web of suspicion and fabricated evidence to gain his ultimate objective. Her humiliation, her disgrace, and finally, her destruction. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
Have you ever seen one of those ingenious, many-bladed pocket knives with folding blades and tools for every conceivable task? Well, now True Value hardware stores offer a portable power system that you can use to accomplish those many different tasks around your home. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you that True Value hardware stores offer Campbell Housefelt air compressors. With a Campbell Housefelt compressor and attachments, you can paint, caulk, glue, sand, nail, staple, drill, wrench, spray, and plate, dust, and clean. And you can do things you had to do by hand before, like clean window screens, clear leaves from gutters, lubricate a car, spray insecticide, inflate tires and toys, and remove rust, and paint large areas fast. And now, right in time for outdoor chores this spring, you can get a basic Campbell Housefelt air compressor, a 1.5 horsepower model, for just $99. You'll find this portable, versatile power system at your participating True Value hardware store. You can charge it on MasterCharge at most stores.
Here's Mother Teresa of Calcutta, whose sisters work with the sick, the dying, and the destitute of the world.
In India, we are taking care of nearly 46,000 lepers. We are now in 54 cities in India. We go to the people. All our work is going to the people.
Mother Teresa's sisters take care of the crippled and the unwanted. They have feeding centers and more, much of it due to the generosity of the American people.
I'm happy to have this opportunity to personally thank the people of the United States because we have been able to feed so many, to take care of so many. For us, Catholic Relief Services, the people of United States have been the divine providence.
Catholic Relief Services continues to assist Mother Teresa and her workers. Support CRS along with the U.S. Catholic Conference Office of Migration and Refugees, as well as other distinguished works of the American bishops through the American Catholic Overseas Aid Appeal.
Everyone knows Michael Marchand as a man of brilliant intellect. What they don't know about him is that he's completely devoid of conscience. A man with such vanity that the slightest slur on his character, the slightest attack on his rights as a husband, is a matter to be taken care of with absolute finality. Murder to him is a clever game. He can play both sides and play them well.
Oh, okay, Mrs. Davis. Now, you mind if we go over your statement just for clarification?
Well, no, Sergeant, but I do have to get back to my house. There's no one there but the super.
Well, I won't keep you here very much longer. Just a few more questions.
All right, Sergeant.
Now, how long has Mr. Calder been living at your rooming house?
Oh, 5 or 6 months. I got the exact date written down in my account book.
Did you know the actress Catherine Kendall?
Oh, yeah, sure. I've seen her on the stage and in the movies. But you asked me that before.
Why, did you know that she was seeing Mr. Calder in your house?
Oh, I knew, but I never interfere in the private lives of my tenants.
Mm-hmm. She'd been there several times?
Oh, yes.
You always had to open the front door for her when she came in?
No, she had a key. I only opened the door for her once.
Yesterday afternoon?
No, morning. It was about 11:45 when she rang the bell.
Well, you said just a few minutes ago, I have it here in your statement, that you heard her speaking to Mr. Calder in his room in a loud and angry voice.
Oh, but she didn't mean it.
Oh, how could you know?
Well, it was a tape, a rehearsal tape. You see, sometimes actors and actresses, they make a tape of their voices when they're doing a play to learn the lines.
I see. How do you know it was a tape recording?
Well, you see, I heard this loud, angry voice coming from poor Mr. Calder's room.
You recognize Miss Kendall's voice?
Oh, yes. I called through the door.
You didn't enter?
Well, Mr. Calder said it was nothing to worry about, the angry voice, he meant, that it was just a rehearsal tape.
And that Miss Kendall wasn't there?
Oh, no, he didn't say that she wasn't there.
And then you think she was there when the tape was being played?
At the time, I did.
Something happened to change your mind?
Well, it struck me kind of strange that she rang the outside bell 10 minutes later, like she'd never been there.
I see. Thank you, Mrs. Davis. That will be all for now.
All right, Mrs. Kendall, now let's put all the sweet talk to bed. I'm going to be your attorney. I've got to get down to the problem we face in your case.
But I can't see there are any problems, Mr. Drexel. I didn't kill Raymond. I loved him.
Well, that is hardly a defense.
But he was dead when I got there. I found him in his room. The door was locked. Mrs. Davis had to let me in with a pass key.
Yes, I know. The door has a latch that can be set and locked even if one doesn't have a key.
Meaning?
Meaning that one could drop the keys on the floor inside the room and set the latch to lock automatically and then leave.
Are you insinuating that I did that, Mr.
No, I am not insinuating anything. I'm just giving you the benefit of my experience about the way the police think.
And as my attorney, how do you think?
Innocent, of course.
You don't say that with too much conviction.
You are my client, Miss Kendall. I don't have to put on an act for you. But try to see this from somebody else's point of view. Now, you're a woman, an actress. You're beautiful. Now, this actress has a boyfriend. The boyfriend gets tired of her.
That wasn't the case. That isn't true.
Okay, all right, so it's not true. But that's the way the police and the public are going to interpret it.
I suppose so.
Now about your husband. Did he know about this relationship between you and Raymond?
No. Well, yes, I told him, but...
When?
A day or so before Ray died.
How did he take it?
The way I expected he would. He blew up. He made all sorts of threatening noises.
Oh, he threatened, huh?
Oh, it wasn't anything to take seriously. He's a writer, and he...
Yes, mystery writer, novels. I know of him. He's also done a considerable special investigative work for the police.
Well, that's just publicity for his books. It's also an ego trip.
What do you mean? He's got quite a record of wins. Now, I met him on the Matheson case. I defended Matheson. Your husband, working for the DA, nailed my client with the most brilliant display of detective work I've seen in 25 years.
Yes, I remember that case.
Too bad we can't get him to work for us.
Are you mad?
Well, it certainly would be a big help.
Oh, that's bad news, Kate. What do I say to the backers of the play?
Well, you'll have to tell them the truth. The police don't want me to have an out-of-town opening until the grand jury meets and decides whether or not they...
Well, it's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous to think you'd do a thing like that.
Oh, Jimmy, I can't bear it.
Now, Kate, you've got to be strong. I haven't the slightest doubt the real killer will be found, and you've got to conserve your strength to fight back hard.
Yes.
I don't mind telling you whom I suspect in all this.
You mean Michael, is it possible?
You know the kind of man he is. And you did tell him about Raymond.
He got very melodramatic. He threatened to kill us both.
Michael? Your husband's a talker, a poser, but definitely not a man of violence. He's always writing about it, investigating it, but he'd never do it.
I think he's capable of it. I think he'd commit a violent crime.
No. He spends too much time getting rid of his aggressions in his writing. Oh, excuse me. Burton here. Oh, yes, Phil. It's Palmer, our publicity man. He wants to know whether or not you're going to stay with the show. Just a minute, Phil. Kate's right here with me. Well, what shall I tell him?
Well, tell him I'll call him as soon as I know myself.
Well, that's not much of an answer.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Phil, she can't possibly know until she hears what the grand jury is going to do. Yeah, it's going to the grand jury tomorrow. We should get a quick decision. What? Oh, Phil, don't be funny. I'll call you back later. You won't believe this, Kate. You know what he said? He said this whole murder business is a PR man's dream. Do you realize the plot of the play is almost parallel to the actual murder? Just a moment.
Well, Mr. D.A., good to see you.
It's good to see you, Mike. You know Lieutenant Harvey Gentry, Chief of Homicide?
Know him. We're old friends. Work on several cases together. Well, come in, gentlemen. Ah, you look good, Mike. Can I get you something? A drink? Coffee?
No, thanks, Mike. This isn't exactly a social call.
I guessed as much, Alex. Is that the reason you didn't call before you dropped in? Afraid your prime suspect would head for Brazil?
You are our prime suspect, Mike. I mean, after all, your wife was running off with another man. You had words. You threatened her life and the life of Raymond Calder, the other man.
She said that? Yeah, approximately. In her statement, she said... you want me to read it to you, Mike? No. If she says that, let it stand.
Well, isn't it true?
But you put me in a very awkward position. I was very much in love with Kate. Still am, I guess. I wouldn't make any statement to the district attorney that would contradict her.
Did you kill Raymond Calder?
Seems to me that if you thought I was the culprit, you'd have been here immediately instead of waiting 6 days.
You've been watched, Mike. We had men on you almost immediately.
And what have you discovered?
That you haven't left your flat here since it happened.
And you'd like to know why? I haven't left this room for nearly 2 weeks, gentlemen, because I have a deadline for my novel and my publishers are sitting on my neck.
Is that the McCoy, Mike?
I have a reservoir of frozen food in the fridge to exist on. And I have this stack of typed pages to prove I was working. Even the day that Catherine gave me the sack.
And she came here to tell you?
She was standing right where you're standing now. And she gave it to me brisk and cold like a weather report.
But you threatened her and the man she was running away with.
I don't know if she says I did. Maybe I did. I thought I'd lose my mind.
What did you do?
I tried to work. I thought I could get my mind off my troubles.
Well, when did you leave the apartment?
Leave? I just told you I didn't. Oh, I see. You're always the policeman, Harvey. Mm-hmm. Well, just for the record, I didn't leave. If I had wanted to leave, I would have left without anyone seeing me.
And come back the same way?
Yes.
And how did you find out about the murder?
I got a call from my agent. You just heard the whole thing on the news broadcasts. Now, is there anything else on your minds, gentlemen? I've got to get back to work.
No, nothing, Mike, except,
What?
I wish we had you working with us.
How could I?
I don't know. You know, this isn't going to be an easy one.
You see, Mike, it points too definitely at Catherine Kendall. It is almost too easy. Understand?
Hello?
Catherine?
Yes?
Don't you recognize my voice? It's Michael.
I didn't expect to hear it. Goodbye.
Now, wait. Don't hang up. Listen to me. I can help you.
You help me. You have a sense of humor, Michael. I'll say that for you.
Kate, you're forgetting. I am the injured party. You ran out on me.
I don't know how you did it, but I'm sure you planned all this, plotted it, like one of your cheap novels.
All right. If you take that attitude, there's nothing to be done. Nice talking to you, dear.
Wait. Okay, go ahead. What diabolical plot have you hatched now?
No plot. The DA, you know Alex.
Yes.
He wants me to work with the police on this case.
What? I'd call you the prime suspect.
I'm completely cleared. That's why he made me the offer.
Oh, I just can't believe it.
Don't you see how helpful I can be to you if I'm working with them?
Look, Michael, you know I'm innocent. You know that out of sheer ego you planned this whole evil charade, and now you're asking me to be grateful to you for future favors? Well, I don't need you. I don't want you. Please stay away from me.
Very well. You've given me your answer. I shall feel no compunctions in accepting the assignment from the DA.
It just occurs to me, Michael, that the DA hiring you to solve a crime is like hiring the rat to guard the cheese.
Come.
You wanted to see me, Mr. DA?
Oh, yes, Lieutenant. I'm expecting Mike Marchand. I wanted you present.
What's the plan of action?
Well, as you know, the grand jury voted to indict Catherine Kendall.
Yeah. We locking her up?
No, she's had bail posted for her by her producer.
Bail? For a murder one indictment?
I persuaded the judge to go along with her lawyer's request. Convinced him that the bail would aid us in nailing the real killer.
Oh. You don't think she did it, huh?
If she did kill Raymond Calder, it was the greatest job of reverse planning by a murderer I've ever run into. The plot is just too beautiful. She'll be convicted in the shortest murder trial in history. The jury won't even have to leave their seats to bring in a verdict.
So what's the problem? We can't lose.
It's just too perfect.
Well, then we're right back to Marchand.
That's correct. Only one man I know could have worked out all the details so cleverly that there was only one answer. That everything points to Catherine.
Well, you're the DA. It's your job to nail the bad ones.
I wonder if you know, Lieutenant, that it's also the DA's job to protect the innocent. Now, that's Mike Marchand, Harvey. Stick around. Yes? I'll send Mr. Marchand in. This is the first move in a game of chess. Well, Michael, right on time. Come on in. By the way, you a chess player?
Michael Marchand is not above suspicion. The DA secretly considers him a prime suspect and wants him nearby where he can watch him. Perhaps the DA underestimates the evil intelligence of this man. We can be certain that Michael knows of the DA's suspicions and will find a way to turn them to his own advantage, perhaps even convince him of Catherine's guilt. The pieces to the puzzle are being skillfully slipped into place. I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
Here we are talking with one of the thousands and thousands of people who bought a Buick this year. This is a Skylark, right?
That's right. Pretty, huh?
Indeed it is.
You want to sit in it? I'll let you for $1.25.
Do you charge to let people sit in your Skylark?
Oh, this is a very nice car. Look, I figure when word gets out, people will be lined up for blocks. Hey, you want to honk the horn? Give me a dime.
Listen, sir, Buick dealers let people do this for free.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're missing a good bet.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
The old gray area ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. The old gray area ain't what it used to be many long years ago.
Keep your car in tune, your furniture
that's working properly and never burn trash. This reminder from your lung association is a matter of life and breath.
From Maine to Mauna Loa, all across this great big land, there's a neighbor who is ready to lend a helping hand. When a hurricane is brewing, when an old man needs a friend, where there's suffering, where there's trouble, there's a friend you can depend on. From Maine to Mauna Loa, all across this great big land, there's a neighbor who is ready to lend a helping hand. When a hurricane is brewing, when an old man needs a friend, where there's suffering, where there's trouble, there's a friend you can depend on. Red Cross is the good neighbor is you.
It is the first day in court. The drama is unfolding, with Michael Marchand as the unseen puppeteer pulling the strings that make the characters move. The district attorney, still not convinced of Catherine's guilt, must, nevertheless, proceed with the prosecution. Catherine's lawyer, not really convinced of his client's innocence, must, nevertheless, proceed with her defense. There is a feeling of ambivalence in the courtroom as the prosecution and defense present their opening statements.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it will not be necessary for the prosecution to indulge in appeals to your emotions. We shall leave that to the defense. We have an extremely beautiful woman, a talented actress who is trained to move you, to gain your sympathy.
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution is directing the thinking of the jury. I ask the last be stricken from the record. As the attorney for the defendant, it is my job to prove to you the charges against Kate Kendall are false. Now, despite all the circumstantial evidence that has been dredged up to convict her, this great lady is innocent of the charges. Now, we will show you that Catherine Kendall is an honest woman. We shall show you that when she realized she could no longer live with the man she married, she went to him and told him so. She didn't hide her love for Raymond Calder in the back streets of her life. She honestly faced up to the decision.
How do you think it's going to go, Counselor?
You heard the opening remarks.
Well, I was a little thrown by that back streets of her life routine. I mean, I thought that was laying it on too much.
Well, trust me, I know more about jurors than you do. They like that kind of emotional appeal. It sinks right in. You know, they don't have to think.
I wish they would think. I'd have a better chance.
Look, Miss Kendall, everyone feels this case is hopeless.
Hopeless? Well, I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
You know it. I know it. I believe it. But do you think the jury is going to believe it?
But
And what's more, do you know that the prosecution has your husband secretly working for them?
It doesn't surprise me. He told me he might be.
Yes, they think they've got an airtight case against you.
Circumstantial. You said that in your opening statement. All they've got is circumstantial evidence.
Well, we pretend that circumstantial evidence won't stand up in court, but I can tell you it stands up very well. Many men have been convicted on purely circumstantial evidence.
You paint my future in glowing colors, Mr. Drexel.
Miss Kendall, will you believe me when I tell you that I do have your best interests at heart?
I do.
And I would like to give you some advice. The way things look, you'd have a better chance of copping a plea.
What?
Well, that's legal slang for changing your plea.
To guilty?
That's right.
But I'm not guilty.
You have had a better chance with the judge than you have with the jury. You plead guilty, the jury is dismissed.
No.
And the judge, yes, the
No.
Judge Murdoch, he's not a bad guy.
No.
He'll sentence you.
No.
He'll give you several years. You'll be eligible for parole in 3
No.
or 4 years.
Mr. Drexel, I don't want to play small legal games. I'm innocent. If I'm going to be pronounced guilty of a crime I didn't commit, could never commit, well, so be it. I don't want any more sex.
We still have one discrepancy, Mike, that we haven't been able to clear up. One weak spot in our case.
What's that?
Catherine got off the train from Philadelphia at 11:12 a.m. She took a cab and arrived at Mrs. Davis' rooming house at around 11:43.
Well, what's the problem? Let's say it took her 5 to 10 minutes to get out of the station and catch a cab uptown, and 25 minutes for the cab ride.
25 minutes? That long?
Midday traffic. Have you tried it to Mrs. Davis' place from the station?
Well, no, but...
Well, I have. 3 times. I have my timings here. I checked them with a stopwatch. 1, 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Then I made it in 23 minutes and 5 seconds. That last one was a slow one, over 27 minutes.
Well, she couldn't have been in the room when Calder was shot. She'd have been in a taxi blocks away from the scene of the crime.
You've forgotten one thing.
Yes?
She could have taken a subway. I did, during the same time periods. My times to the door of Mrs. Davis' house from the station, 8 minutes and 34 seconds, 7 minutes 52 seconds, 9 minutes 10 seconds.
Subway, yeah. So she could have done it after all.
Now, here's my suggestion. Your questions should be concerned with her arrival at the rooming house.
Now, Miss Kendall, let's just go over the statements you made earlier. At what time did you arrive at the rooming house on the morning that Raymond Calder was shot?
I believe it was around 11:45. Somewhere around that time. My train got into the station at 11:12. It took me about 30 minutes to get a cab and arrive there.
Well, tell me, were you recognized on the street or when you were in the station?
No.
By the cab driver?
No.
Oh, you're a well-known person. People have seen you on the stage and pictures and television.
Oh, when I'm traveling, I wear dark glasses and a scarf over my head.
Oh, and that works?
I'm seldom recognized.
Oh, I guess that's about all. Yes, just one more question.
Yes?
Ever use the subway?
Yes, if I'm in a particular hurry.
Wearing the same disguise, the dark glasses and the scarf?
Yes, I guess so.
And were you in a hurry that morning, Miss Kendall, March 14th, the morning you rushed to your lover's apartment? Well, you went to his room, no. You opened the door with a key,
no.
You turned the gun on him and shot him,
no.
And then you left your keys, you slipped out and pretended to be entering, and Mrs. Davis saw you at the front door.
Objection, Your Honor, objection! Badgering the witness, I ask that the question and all the district attorney's remarks be stricken from the record.
Now then, Mrs. Davis, after you heard Miss Kendall angrily screaming at Mr. Calder, what did you do?
Objection.
All right, I'll rephrase the question. After you heard a woman's voice raised in anger, threatening to kill in Mr. Calder's room, what did you do?
I knocked and asked Mr. Calder what was the matter.
And he told you?
We said that he was playing a rehearsal tape of Miss Kendall.
Are you sure that was a tape recording?
Oh, yes. Well, not at first. It sounded like her. It was so real.
Was Miss Kendall there in the room, I mean?
Well, I thought she was. It was so real.
But you never entered the room to see that it was a tape playing on a machine.
No.
Mrs. Davis, you didn't know whether Miss Kendall was in the room or not. Is that correct?
I never went inside the room at that time, so I don't know.
I see. Now, just one more question. Did Ray Calder own a tape recorder?
I'm sure he didn't. In the 5 months or more that he lived in my house, I never saw or heard one before that day.
The day you heard Miss Kendall?
That's right.
And when you entered the room later after Miss Kendall arrived, did you see a tape recorder in the room?
No.
There was no tape recorder anywhere that you could see?
None.
Thank you, Mrs. Davis. You may have the witness, Mr. Drexel.
One question, Mrs. Davis. You know what a tape recorder looks like?
Well, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never really seen one.
Well, then let me tell you that they come in all sizes, from a tiny one that could be carried in one hand to a giant-sized professional one used in recording studios.
Oh? No, I never saw one.
Then how would you know that there wasn't one in the room right in front of you?
Well, when the police came and I told them about the tape recorder, they couldn't find one.
Your Honor, I ask that the last remarks be stricken as non-responsive. You may step down, Mrs. Davis.
The jury's been out longer than I thought they'd be. Think she'll get off, Mike?
No. No, your case was so strong that Drexel nearly had a nervous breakdown trying to beat it down. I'll give 100 to 1 odds the verdict is guilty.
Wait a minute, the jury's returning.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Catherine Kendall, guilty of murder in the first degree.
Your Honor, please, Your Honor, an unusual request. The husband of the defendant, Michael Martian, wishes to make a statement. Go ahead, Mike. The judge nodded yes.
Your Honor, Miss Kendall is not guilty. I killed Raymond Calder because he stole my wife.
You can come back for me in about 10 minutes, guard.
Nice of you to visit, Alex. I didn't know this was Visitor's Day.
It isn't. I'm here because I'm a very curious guy.
Curious?
You never told me why. You gave me all the details about the recording, the tape machine. You explained how you took the keys from Catherine's purse and planted them, the telegram from his phone, the timing of the arrival, everything except one thing.
Now, I suppose you're going to say you suspected me all along.
Oh, I did. You can ask Lieutenant Gentry. I was looking for some little break in your arm, or some little mistake.
There was none. I don't make mistakes.
All right, then. Why did you make that dramatic last-minute confession?
It wasn't to save Catherine, Alex. I'd written her off when I found out about Ray Calder.
Okay, so you commit the perfect crime, and then for no reason you spill it out at the last minute? Why?
No reason, Alex. Think it over. Perfect crimes aren't much fun. If I'm the only one to know, whom am I going to show off for?
So there you have it. A murderer's vanity. For that one little moment of glory in the courtroom, that one little moment of stunning revelation, Michael Marchand will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Does he ever wonder whether that shocking moment was worth the price? Not at all. To him, it was the crowning moment of his life. I'll be back in a moment.
You want your house to be a home all year round. You can do it economically. No matter what the weather's like outside, you can change it so easily. So make summer a cooling thing. Turn winter into spring. It's the right time for Carrier. Carrier's right for the times.
To be right for the times, the air conditioning you choose for your home has got to run efficiently. And that's the beauty of Carrier's Round One. Compared to most other central units, the Round One is a good deal quieter and a lot more economical to operate. Your local Carrier dealer has a special pre-season offer on the Round One. Call him on it.
So make summer a cooling thing. Turn winter into spring. It's the right time for Carrier. Carrier's right for the times.
Vanity dies hard. In some cases, It outlives the man. In the annals of crime, the Calder case will be long remembered. Men engaged in the pursuit of criminals will speak of it as the perfect crime. And it was perfect in every detail, except one. The killer was a vain man, and his vanity demanded that he be praised for his brilliance. And so Michael Marchand, criminologist, writer, conscienceless murderer, was betrayed and defeated by his own ego. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Marion Seldes, Earl Hammond, Ian Martin, and Mary Jane Higby. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
He has been married for 20 years to Maria Elevna, the famous actress who holds the medal.
What? Say that again.
He's been married for 20 years to Maria Elevna, who...
Oh.
Marvin.
Oh.
Shall I call a doctor?
A doctor?
That's how you looked that morning, pale and frightened. Who is Maria Elevna? Why should the mention of her name...
How should I know?
No, it's not my imagination. It's these two names. Dmitri Legorin and Maria Elevna seem... These two names, they seem to have devastated you. Why?
I think I'd like to go for a walk.
No, Marvin, we've got to talk.
About what?
Who is Dmitri Legorin?
I don't know.
Who is Maria Elevna?
I don't know. And now, if you have no more questions...
I have one more question. Who are you?
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Family, all boys except me. And I remember about the only time I had alone with Mom was when she let me help her in the kitchen.
Hey, I'm making some cookies. You want to help? Yeah, what kind
I felt so grown up standing there on a chair as Mom would measure and I'd pour.
Pour that in here.
We made the best cookies. I think about it now, and I really must have been in her way. I was always spilling something, but she made me feel so important.
Very best cookies, because I had help from you.
Those times I made cookies with Mom. We made more than cookies.
Give your children everything. Give them your time. A thought from the Church of Jesus Christ.